For real? Oh no. Let's go.
Boston.
State of OH. Today. In Berkeley, California. You got it. This one's for three. AJ Hawk, $5,000. USA, USA, USA.
The following program is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further.
Hey,
What?
let's go!
This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for.
McAfee on the line with a gorgeous assist.
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers.
You pink!
Damn it! Be a friend, tell a friend something nice could change their life. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to our humble abode, the DraftKings Thunderdome. on this Progrum Feud, Thursday, June 11, 2026. This program begins now. Sports are the absolute greatest, and last night we saw just everything that makes sports spectacular. An arena that never gave up hope, even though they looked like they were bummed out quite a bit. That they spent the amount of money that they spent, they took the amount of time that they took to get into that particular arena. They were getting their absolute asses beat. 29 points at one point, then 24, then look late, 17. This New York Knicks team never stopped. This New York Knicks team kept fighting. And Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby out of IU now seal a 3-1 series lead over the San Antonio Spurs, who had a collapse so magnificent that people will compare it to 28-3. Oh. People will talk about this forever, potentially, especially if the Knicks are to go 4-1 and win the next one, because maybe the heart has been stolen from the Spurs. Yeah. Charles Barkley said you're up 25, 28 points, and you're just hucking up 10 straight threes. Who the hell is coaching that team? Does anybody have a brain over there? That's what Charles Barkley said. Now, I have massive respect for Coach Mitch Johnson. I love what Victor Wembanyama is to the NBA. I love Stephon Castle. But I feel like the conversation we've been having about this San Antonio Spurs team is we are watching their growing pains in real time right now. We are watching them become a more mature team. They've been thrust into the deep end because they're so damn magnificent and their alien is seemingly unstoppable on both sides of the court. We see them do things that are just kind of amateur. We see them passing off the back at the very end. We see them losing whenever they're up 29. We're watching a young team be thrust into a massive moment and learn as they go. Now, all these learning lessons, will this make the San Antonio Spurs unstoppable in the future? There's a chance. There is a real chance. Certainly. That all these, you look back to all the GOATs and whether or not they were able to win it the first time they get into the finals. No, there's always a moment of watching somebody else's confetti fall. There's always a moment where you have to be embarrassed on the big stage. You have to have people question you so you can come back and do it. That's happened to this Knicks team. This Knicks team has been down and out before. This Knicks team has been run out of the playoffs multiple times in a row with high hopes, high expectations, a city rallying around them. And then down 29. At home, Ben Stiller's filming a documentary here. Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift's here. Yeah. Monica McNutt. I didn't know that. Love that, by the way. McNutt's going to do her thing. Mm-hmm. And happy Taylor Swift still continues to be a sports girl. Definitely a football girl. We understand that. But the stars were out. Larry David and Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Glad he's still
Sandman!
with us.
Love to see it.
Glad Larry's still with us.
Yeah, he almost died when Josh Hart missed the dunk layup thing there at the very end. And then people were saying De'Aaron Fox brought him right back to life. Cool. There were some decisions and some plays that were obviously made that were, kind of confusing for this level of hoops. But all I know is the NBA is smiling ear to ear because even though it is 3-1 now, potentially looking at a 5-game series as a whole, what we witnessed last night will be talked about forever. What a time to be alive. Fat Joe, I think, was leaning back all over the place. The boys were going crazy. And Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby combined for – because I think Brunson did this on purpose. That's how good I think Brunson is.
Okay, yeah.
I think he said, OG, we're going to run the front of the rim.
Yeah.
Because he's never front of the rim. Brunson's always back. Right? Brunson's always too far. Very rare do you see Brunson miss short. I mean, that is just not really a thing. Now, granted, he's very far away. Wemby has a hand in his face. It's late in the game. He has carried them on this magical comeback. So I think he potentially did that on purpose. We'll never know. Hopefully, Brunson never tells us. But what a special night for hoops. What a special night for the Knicks. What a special night in the Garden. The Toxic Tables here at Boston Connor and at Ty Schmidt. The NBA Finals obviously going crazy. The NHL Finals actually 2-2 insane right now. Heading down to Carolina. How do the Vegas Golden Knights feel with a potential heavy favorite down there in Raleigh?
Yeah, it feels like tonight is kind of the deciding factor. And I know, listen, we've said kind of from the start, hey, there's a good chance that this series goes 7. But it does feel like the Hurricanes have kind of outplayed the Golden Knights for the better part of this series. And the Golden Knights were lucky to take a couple. So it's going to be tough. I feel like they have to win tonight, especially in Carolina. And, I mean, we saw it last night in the Garden with when things are going right, how special that place is. It's the same deal down in Carolina. We know that barn is going to be absolutely insane, especially given the fact that, it's a completely new series now, and it's best of 3. So I'm very excited. I expect an unbelievable game, just like the previous 4 have been.
Yeah, tonight will be special, but last night was obviously historic. Out here for the Program Feud. Just walked in. Shregs, you look great, bud. You look like you've had quite a night. Like that, Shreg. Congratulations. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Needs that one.
Congratulations. Hey, congratulations.
Congrats,
Dahn. Congratulations, Shregs.
Was that the game last night?
Mm-hmm. What?
was the most emotional I've ever been at a sporting event.
Hell yeah.
I was next to my friend, sitting in his seats. I get offered a ticket. We go, and I'm literally like this, and tears come down from my face. Tears. I've been to the Super Bowls. I've been to 28 to 3. This is why we do this.
Yeah.
This is why we do it, Pat.
That's what you came for.
I cover the NFL, but my love is basketball, and I love football and all that, but like I love being a basketball fan. And to look around, and the celebrities are one thing, and that's cool, but to look around at all the different generations of Knicks fans, talking about guys who are like, did you ever watch Richie Guerin play? I'm like, I don't know Richie Guerin. I don't know him. Dollar Bill Bradley, and Hart's a lot like DeBusschere. Like, they're all there, and they've been there since the 70s and the 80s, and Rod Strickland and Johnny Newman and Gerald Wilkins, straight through the 90s to the 2000s to now, and everyone just had this collective like exhale as for like, wow, this might actually happen, and for the first time in a long time, it feels like the Knicks are not doomed.
Yeah, 3-1. 3-1, obviously a good place to be. Stats will tell you. Congrats to you all. I heard there was quite a hangout afterward. Nobody left, I heard the arena was packed. What was last night like? What was this morning like?
I didn't sleep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm in Indianapolis right now, so
good.
somehow,
Welcome.
some
By the
way.
way, thank you for coming. Program,
Love you
coming.
guys.
Love you, Greg.
Love you.
Hey, not today, though. Not today.
No, right now, maybe.
Right now,
now.
1 o'clock.
How many thank yous did you get, Shrakes? Because I saw coming out of that third quarter, that bottom bowl was full. Nobody left. I know it was looking bleak,
Crazy.
but how many people reached out
I appreciate
to
you saying that, Darius Butler. Last time I was on your show, I called out Celebrity Row because I said, it's all good. You can come. We want you there. But at halftime, don't go into the lounge and schmooze and miss the start of the third quarter.
Hollywood deals happening.
I
Don't the lounge.
I don't
right.
want it. I don't want to see
what you
it.
said.
You're not getting the next great deal. And to a man, that lower bowl was packed, and part of that was because Wu-Tang Clan performed, and no one, like Fat Joe was leading the crowd.
Going into the
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
yeah,
I love that. One of the great rock bands of all time. So when they do that, it's fantastic, and everyone's watching. And Enter the Wu-Tang.
July
36.
6th. July 6th, new album.
I'm a Liquid Swords guy myself. So when all that happens, we start off the third quarter, and no one left their seat. And Stiller, to his credit, he tweeted at me when I said that, and he's like, I agree with you. And it felt like everyone was locked in and never gave up, because if you were at the Cavs game, you know it's possible. And then when it started happening, it was like an avalanche, and it just kept, and every bucket, Pat, I'm sitting there, and they'd score, and I just collapse, and then score and collapse, and then everything was going the Knicks' way. And in
body
the end,
weight squats. Straight, you do look kind of jacked this morning. Hey, two now, as it got closer, can't let that happen, especially whenever at one point you're up 29. Spurs did answer a couple times. It did like 9, like 10-ish. It started becoming like a real game, and everybody felt like it was a real game.
I'll have nightmares of that Vassell the rest of my life. That guy doesn't miss a shot.
No,
At 24, he does not miss. He might be the greatest player of all time. He's Jerry West. The guy doesn't miss. And where everyone else is peeing down their leg, that guy's like, no, I'll just take another 3, drains it, then like looks at the crowd, like, I hate you. He's good. You're good. Obviously, Fox is getting crushed this morning. He's been great all series. So it's like, I don't like it being negative. I want it to be positive, because the Knicks.
You're a Knicks fan.
Yeah, great all series.
And I respect
I like
Wilbon.
where you're at.
I like Wilbon. Wilbon came out and
There was some
he
mistakes.
destroyed him. It is as if, but someone
What was
had
last
to on the other
night?
end.
What was last night like? Actually, though, can you tell me about that? As you have to go get your makeup on, it looks like.
It was just it was a surreal night, and it brought back every reason why you love sports as a kid, and the thought of maybe a hope and a dream where you could share that with people who also feel the same. I'm getting teary-eyed.
Come on.
The same feeling for that, and for me as a New York City resident, choosing to live in New York, to see the city come together is a really cool deal. So that's
happy for
that's
the
it.
Hell yeah, Greg.
Congrats, Greg.
Love Shrek.
I love you guys.
We love you, Shrek.
the hell out of here.
See you, Shrek.
Yeah.
And now, hey, that was cool.
That was cool.
Hey, I'm on your team. I'm a host. I'm not. Hey, that's them.
Whoa,
Yeah, we're not.
you're on their team.
Fuck did you just
What the hell
say?
is
I'm
that?
on your team too.
No, you're
No.
not. You're
I'm on both teams.
Nobody's team.
I'm on both teams.
No way.
Nope.
It
You guys
doesn't work.
need me.
Doesn't
I'm
work
asking
like
you the
that.
questions.
Yeah.
You're on your own team.
No.
The show is your
You are,
team.
yeah.
The
You are,
teams
yeah.
are their own teams.
Shrakes.
You know, Program Feud's team.
Wallet phone.
Love
Yep.
Shrakes is that guy
Yep.
hasn't slept a little.
I was going to say,
Great.
scrambled brain syndrome.
Perfect.
This guy doesn't stand a chance.
I don't know if you guys saw him. He literally just walks in here, obviously. Grabs this extra professional. Instead of just sitting on the table, because it's if anything goes out, here we go, we got an extra. Grabs it, turns this thing on. Thank you.
Where's the
Move this
mic?
out of the way. Super professional. And then breaks down, I think, what not only he, but I think a lot of New Yorkers are feeling right now.
Yeah.
And, I think people feel about New Yorkers a certain way strictly because, like, city, that's always going to be the view. Like, it's the big city. It's New Yorker. It's this, it's that. Getting a chance to be in there, it's cool to see them all happy. It is cool to see them all happy because it feels like there is like a little bit of an interesting vibe in New York. Everybody's trying. It's a rat. Everybody's trying to do the same. Everybody's trying to get to everybody. Bam, bang, boom, pow. To see everybody like as a culture come together, it's a beautiful thing. Now, granted, there is some bad that happens. Like Wemby got.
Game
there's
3.
some
But that was a well played
incredible throw.
They
Can't
got
happen.
Can't happen. Cannot happen.
They kind of suck as a bunch.
Cannot happen.
But
Person that did that though.
yeah.
Looking in the mirror afterwards saying just exactly what I fucking said I would.
Yeah, I need Hal Steinbrenner Jr. to give him a call. That guy should be playing right field for the Yankees.
He should be in jail for the rest of his life.
Agreed. Both those things can be true.
Yes.
I'm just saying that that is true, though. There's always going to be bad scenes that you could potentially find from anything, let alone like sports celebrations and stuff. And I'm sure there's going to be some stuff that's going to come out from what spilled into the streets. But what we have experienced personally, being there, literally in the middle of it and walking through it, that place is all together now.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, down 29,
Oh.
it might have been worse than ever.
Yeah.
Because I was watching Bruce here in Indianapolis.
Whoa.
He almost got his ass beat by D-Buck.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he was in such a bad mood. He was speaking out of pocket in a manner to D-Buck that like shouldn't be happening. Bruce had about 1,000 things going on for Program Feud. At one point, he just hit like the wrong button 6 straight times, and we're like, do we got to replace you? Like, what's going on? Knicks are down 24 right now. I'll get it tightened up. Had to take a break. We had to call a fucking timeout for this guy.
Sure.
Come out here, do a walk around.
Stop the bleeding a bit.
Yeah, and then he looked at the game,
Mitch
and
did the same.
it was over. He comes in, okay? And then he comes in. It got worse. But let's go. We got to do this so we don't have a lot of time. And then he says, biggest comeback of all time would be cool. Okay? Just in a very miserable, condescending fashion. Biggest comeback of all time would be really cool. Turns out, biggest NBA Finals comeback of all time. Congrats to you, Bruce.
Unbelievable.
Congrats to you, Bruce. I know you didn't get to feel any happiness, obviously, from it throughout most of the game until the very end. The chase was very real, but way to battle in there. You weren't the only one, once again. Felt like all Knicks fans were battling, and there's no way you were just going to immediately give up, but there certainly was some times where it had to feel that way.
Definitely. I had hope, and then, once you start seeing, the 76 to 49 or so, that's when obviously it gets a bit, despair vibes. But, you keep the faith, you keep the belief, especially in this group. Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby. I'm so happy for these guys. Josh Hart, after the missed layup, getting bailed out by his teammates. But this group, they personify the city. They personify, what it means to be a great team that works together, is selfless, shares the ball, is willing to do, the dirty defensive things, the offensive rebounding. Jose Alvarado getting his name called in the fourth quarter, coming up huge with a new look, with an extra ball handler.
Ric Flair low blow to Victor Wembanyama as an answer for what happened to Jalen Brunson, which is what Chris Paul said on the show yesterday.
Mike Brown's a genius. We got to give Mike Brown his flowers, too, because putting that lineup in with Alvarado and Brunson, and obviously, Alvarado's going to bring that spark, but having that different ball handler, moving Wemby out of the paint, that was unbelievable. But watching the fans, watching everything was great. I'm not a Knicks fan, but I'm a sports fan, and if you're a sports fan, that game was unbelievable. But then the former players, like all their former players, from seeing the guys on the baseline, Marbury, John Starks, I feel like he was reffing the game. Shump, all those guys, Melo, like all those guys been in the building as well. Obviously the guys who have won it as well, Clyde. It was just an unbelievable environment. Great for sports. Shump actually had a show after the game, I was told, I heard on the program, and he said, I got to go on 7th Avenue.
That's awesome.
So I respect that.
Joining us now, man, we respect, ladies and gentlemen, NBA champ, former Knick, Iman Shumpert. Shump, what up, man?
What's going on, guys? What's up, baby?
You and Shrake sound the same.
Yeah,
you and Shrake sound the exact same. Okay, Shrake's just walked in here. He was forced to get on a plane to come do Program Feud this afternoon. There's no way he could have expected last night. What was last night like? How special of an evening was that in the city last night?
Well, for me, it was really special. I got to host the hoop streams with Jeremy Lin. We had some fun times. I got to be with Melo, be with Swish. It was kind of nostalgic just to, be in the Garden. Yeah, we sitting there and we watching the game, we viewing the game, but you definitely feel a part of it. I knew from the last game, all the sweating and stuff in the suit wasn't gonna work out for me, man. They was messing with my heart, but that was really fun to be around the people. I saw JR get trampled over. And I feel like a lot of the fans felt like nobody would walk back through there and show them love. And I just wanted them to keep that energy going. Like, that energy is contagious. You felt it in the Garden. It took them a little second to get the spark, but to see the fans not give up on them, to see them encourage Mitchell Robinson on the free throw line, to see them encourage Grand Theft Alvarado coming in there. And, at first he didn't have it all the way, but then he figured it out. And he was able to apply some pressure in that fourth quarter, turning the corner. It just was an all-around, just great game to watch. One of the most exciting games I ever sat through.
Largest comeback in the history of the NBA Finals. Obviously, there was some doom and gloom, but the building felt alive at the end. They said everybody stuck around inside the Garden. How do you think the players handled this? Have you talked to anybody from the team? Like, do they hang out with the team afterward, or the fans afterwards? No.
No, they got a job to do. They got one more. This isn't about them celebrating. This is about us celebrating. We're going to do enough celebrating for them. Yeah. I ain't even got my voice this morning. But it's one of them things. I saw Jose Alvarado before leaving the arena. Got to go embrace him, let him know how key that was, the minutes that he played. I don't care about plus minus sometimes. Sometimes it's just what heart do you have? What will do you have to win? And I feel like that's what they put together. I got to talk to Cat, and Cat was in high spirits. He wasn't in disbelief. He kind of felt like they was going to win anyway. But the sacrifices that this team has had to make, where it's not going good for this guy, it's not going good for that guy, but they'll all run through a wall for each other. It's been great to be around.
Yeah, you can sense that they're a team, and they've also been through a lot, these guys. Like the last couple of years in the playoffs, they've been through a lot. I mean, Mikal Bridges, obviously excited for him to go maybe in a game or two. But like him, Josh, whoa. What a moment that could have been.
Tough. Yeah.
Okay, through that entire thing. And then obviously Brunson, just like so much history. And then Rick on the sideline. And then Coach Brown, who's been around the game forever. The fact that there was a little bit of momentum that started, and then all of a sudden there's like a real belief. Watching, it's like the Spurs started believing that the Knicks were going to win too. You can almost get that sense. It is such a streaky sport. But that means a lot has to go wrong on the other side, right? What do you, like, Charles Barkley came out and said, this is the dumbest loss he's ever seen, ever.
Dumbest team ever.
Yeah, that was
history
his
and civilization.
That was his takeaway. Charles still got his fastball right now. I know he's saying there's no way I'm doing 6 or 7 more years. We're hoping for 16 or 17 more, Charles, here in the sports world. Please know that. But that's what he said about him. What was your takeaway about what happened to the Spurs, and how do they kind of move on from this? This feels like a depleting type loss.
Well, this isn't dumb or stupidity. This is ignorance. This is never getting to open that door and see what's behind it. They have to make mistakes. We're just watching them do it live. We're watching the growth of kids. These are damn near children battling it out with an actual team, grown-ass men that have gotten to go through NBA seasons, gotten to improve their bodies, gotten to improve their minds, got to be in different roles. These kids have all just been slapped into this role. They were that good, and they got to the championship. But there's key moments that you saw throughout this game that it didn't. I can't say it came down to coaching. I got to say it comes down to this team has been together. This team has sacrificed. And this team has won on other teams before they became a team. So they're coming with an experience that the Spurs just cannot match. Now, what I will say is me being an old teammate of De'Aaron Fox will kick himself for a while for that fourth quarter. I'm not sure what happened. I don't mind all game for everything that was going on. A lot of these plays, De'Aaron Fox knows better. The lackadaisical turnovers, especially the live ball turnovers that led to breakaways, the indecision the step back threes that he never shoots and never settles for, but he just decided to do it yesterday. I'm not sure what the malfunction is, but they're easy adjustments that he can make on film. It's just, I guess he just needed to see it on film before he can make the adjustment, man. But it's going to be tough for him to watch that. It's going to be tough for Wemby. They had some missed opportunities that they just were rushing, and they could feel the water coming up to here, and they just didn't know how to respond. You could see it on them. But though it's going to be growth for them, I sure am glad that Victor, who especially y'all playing it right now, especially him missing 2 free throws, which we was talking. I was sitting next to Ron Harper. We was talking about it. He don't miss free throws. I'm like, yeah, that's the wrong guy to be on the line because he don't miss, and he missed them both.
Yeah.
So he definitely handed the NYC crowd a nice little present.
Yeah, hell of a pop there. Hell of a pop.
Not sure why they threw eggs at him afterwards.
Yeah, obviously.
He handed y'all.
Yeah, he gave you a gift. Obviously, he did 2 of them. Obviously, he threw up 2 eggs up there. So have a little respect in this entire thing. I've been thinking the same thing. Like the growing pains are in the biggest stage right now for this team. It'll be funny to hear Wemby whenever it's all said and done, depending upon what it is. Just going back, like I can't believe that team made it to the we had no idea what we were doing in the finals. Now, granted. Yeah. It's not over yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, looking at these first 4 games, the Spurs can be in their locker room saying we could have won this series at this point. It could have been up 4-0 with how each game has kind of gone. But you obviously on a historic 3-1 team that came back, and it's 37-1 now all time, but that been in the finals down 3-1. What's the mindset in that locker room being down 3-1? What is it? Is it tighter in that locker room, or have you kind of relaxed in the Knicks locker room being up 3-1? What are both of those kind of teams, I guess, battling with right now going into Game 5?
Well, going into Game 5 when you're down 3-1, but you got Kyrie Irving and LeBron James is a little different than what the Spurs got going on. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm not the hill that you got to climb takes an insane amount of focus, but I can't factor in having Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. It's really not fair, to tell you the truth. Their Game 5 performance that they put on, 41 apiece, it's unheard of. It's not supposed to happen. They just told us before that we're not going home. It's not going to happen Game 5. I don't know what's going to happen Game 6, but let's just get to Game 6. Game 5 is ours, and they did just that. So it's a statement game. It's a back to the wall game that has to happen. They're at home, so it could happen. Just you have to play it one game at a time, though. You can't look at it as if it's so far away. Now, if you're the Knicks, this is one of them things where you say, hey, man, this has to be over in San Antonio. You don't want to give anybody life because, especially now that they had a comeback, you don't want to give away a 3-1 lead. You know what I mean? When you do something historic like that, don't follow it up with something historic on the other side.
Hey, now 3-0 would be a 29-point lead, but 20-point lead is like 3-1.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that gets to 3-2. It's like, wait a minute, we're down to 10 now.
Mm-hmm. That's when that come up.
Trying to find that air bubble down there like Sonic. Okay, last question for me. Is that shirt blurry or is that our camera?
Oh, yeah. No, it's blurry. It's an effect. My homegirl got a clothing line. It's called Casanova, but it did the same thing to my eyes. I was like, yeah, give me 2 of those.
I'm seeing them. Yeah, I'm seeing 2. Give me 2. You're the man, Iman. We appreciate you joining us. Good luck on the nap or whatever you're doing today. I assume the vibes are immaculate. I hope it continues. You're the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Iman Shumpert.
Iman.
Okay, here. Led 3-1 in best of 7 series, NBA Finals, 37-1. Mm-hmm. Okay, the only time that's happened, 2016 Cavaliers. Yikes. Mm-hmm. Stanley Cup Finals, up 3-1, 38-1.
Damn.
World Series, 43-6. Baseball, obviously, fascinating sport because 195 games to take place to get to that point. But Stanley Cup Final, 38-1 if you get to 3-1. It could have got to 3-1. in the Stanley Cup Finals this year.
Yeah.
But instead, we've got an absolute dogfight happening tonight in Carolina. The Hurricanes, massive favorites. We'll be talking to Wayne Gretzky in about 15 minutes or so. But Conman, Wayno.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
The great one.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I agree. That's like an absurd thing. I think we should kind of take that in.
Yeah.
Just send a text to Wayne Gretzky.
Wayno.
I sound like one of those assholes right now, but just know I understand that. Like, yesterday, couldn't get a hold of PK. Okay, couldn't get a hold of PK.
Which makes sense.
He was in Vegas. I think the lads out there have been living a little bit.
A little bit.
I think they've been. Actually,
would say the same.
Yesterday, PK was traveling, obviously, to get to Carolina. The day before, PK and the lads were in Vegas doing hockey.
Yep.
I mean, they were doing the hockey. Did you see what PK wore?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, PK
Yeah,
was.
he's doing it.
I got some questions about that. I got to ask PK.
What?
They said that wasn't maybe a Stanley Cup final costume he should have put out there, but I think he's thinking the opposite. So because people are asking why would you do that for a Stanley Cup Finals, PK saying exactly.
Are we talking about it, or are we talking about it?
Exactly. Some people saying like Aladdin looking at this whole thing.
That's fashion, baby.
Yeah, I mean, but PK saying you're saying I shouldn't, so that means I should actually, because he's a little bit of an outlaw when it comes to the fashion.
He is.
In this particular look, obviously nobody else is going to put it on, but PK did that shit.
He did.
Anyways, couldn't get a hold of PK, EJ, or any of the lads that were out there from the ESPN group. Obviously, 3 hours behind in Vegas, but also
Yeah.
overtimes, double overtime.
If you're in Vegas that long, the city will get you.
That's crazy that they were
Like
they
6
were
days?
7 days they were actually in Vegas.
Long time.
So we ran out of guests, from the hockey world, experts from the hockey world, because Vegas got them.
Yeah.
So Hail Mary, Wayne Gretzky. Hey, Wayno, any chance you can join the show in like 32 minutes? Not today, pal, but how about tomorrow?
Holy shit.
Sure. Oh, yeah, dude. That sounds absolutely perfect. So we got Wayne Gretzky on today. What do you think Wayne Gretzky would say about this particular series, Ty? What do you think his thoughts are? Because what I'm seeing is Carolina Hurricanes, -160. This is a massive favorite at home. Okay, -162 is a crazy favorite for them. Go ahead, Tony.
It's what they were in Game 2 when they were down 1-0. Game 1 was -155, so this is the -162 return to the Game 2 tally that they had.
And that's going on. Dahn just lose.
Yes.
I mean, there is a little bit of a get back in this entire thing. But Wayno's going to say what about this particular series? A lot of goalie conversation. Carter Hart for the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Only goalie in the history of the Stanley Cup Final to give up 4 more goals in 4 consecutive games. And on the other side, Anderson was potentially MVP. Bussy gets in, stands on his head. They're now reporting this morning from Morning Skate. He is standing in the starter's crease at Morning Skate. Bussy is, so maybe that'll be the storyline. Ty, what are your thoughts as you look ahead as a Las Vegas Golden Knights diehard?
I would assume, and I'll be interested to hear if Wayno shares this sentiment, but it does feel like momentum has completely flipped back to the Hurricanes. After, the Golden Knights won Game 1 and then they lost, there was that, Game 3, they pretty much got outplayed and I shouldn't say get outplayed, but they have that massive comeback. They concede 4 goals, and it's like, oh boy, you're really going to let one get away here. But after they won that, it was a similar, to like last night. I was feeling going into Game 4, like I think Carolina might be done. You're down 4-0, you score 4 goals to tie it, and then you end up losing in overtime. I just don't know if you can come over that. But now it seems like, hey, they're back in Carolina. We know how crazy that environment is, and it does feel like with the change in goalie, like it just feels like it's flipped a little bit, and it feels like Carolina has all the momentum now.
Oh, let's go hockey, huh? Lordo is about to be dancing out there. Obviously, after what the NBA Finals had last night, we assumed the NHL is going to show up. Hockey in sports as a whole, up and to the right whenever it comes to must-watch. We were up and to the right making some picks.
Sure.
Let's go to one half of the hammer.
Dahn!
Cowboys AP Tone, who does not have a camera because an LED board the size of the Thunderdome is currently sitting here for Progrum Feud, which will be happening in about 30 minutes or so, as the boys here at Thunderdome will be taking on the NFL Live crew. I will be the host, so I am on both teams.
Or no teams.
Yeah.
I am on both teams.
He wants to be able to celebrate.
Bingo. And I like that both teams will be able to donate $50,000 to a charity of their choosing if they win. And then if they win fast money at the end, that'll be $100,000 donation. There's a lot on the line, and obviously you can trade this currently on the DraftKings market. 18 plus in some states, 21 plus in some states. It's a free to play in some. Trading at -113 to -104. More trades have been placed on the boards. Obviously, this is sports family feud is what this is going to be, Program Feud. Not just football, sports as a whole. And the points come from relating to people that took a survey, sports fans that took a survey. 1,372 sports fans responded to a survey to these questions. We then took the percentage of the answers to make them into the family feud style. And hopefully you boys are good at that. But now, on that note, you can trade that now, currently available. We'll only be up for like another 20 minutes or so before the show goes live here from the Thunderdome. Yeah. Shout out to Mystic, Ben from Mystic. Set design, this is unbelievable. All of it works. Everything you're seeing right now is not a gimmick.
No.
Everything works.
Seriously.
Has a purpose, serves a purpose.
Yeah, they've been in here. We were in here very late last night trying to figure it all out because it turns out the tech behind like the scoring and the board and everything is a lot.
Difficult.
It is a lot. And we got people that probably aren't supposed to be doing it.
Fair.
Myself included.
Sure.
But on that note, everything's signed, sealed, and nobody's able to have any information. Everything will be working, and I think we'll have something special here where we'll be able to chit-chat about sports as a whole. And if we have any breaking news, obviously, Adam Schefter is here joining us. So as DraftKings has the trade market for you guys taking on the NFL Live crew, what else do they have that we maybe need to find a crown? Because we went with the over last night, and guess what? It didn't hit. Now, Brunson's over hit. Wemby went for 24 points. So last night, he feels like the crown was shaking a little bit over there from the madness in New York. What should we potentially be looking at here tonight for this NHL Stanley Cup final?
Once again, just last night, not our fault. If Wemby hits those free throws and Josh Hart doesn't miss a layup, it goes over. So that one also not on us. That's on the players again. They keep doing that to us. But no, tonight in the NHL, obviously the Canes are big favorites. Something interesting, they're -162 tonight. But for the series, they are -145. So if you think they're going to win tonight, they go up 3-2. Series price is actually a little cheaper, -145. Just something to look at, something to get in the weeds if you like gambling. The total has finally moved to 6.5. All series long, it's been 5.5. They've averaged.
We've been kind of eating off of that.
They've averaged like 8 goals a game. So the book, DraftKings, they finally ticked it up to 6.5, which is people might not think 5.5 to 6.5 is a huge goal move, but it is in the NHL. It rarely goes to 6.5 unless it's two teams that never play defense. So I don't know how confident I still am in the under, but there's been a lot of points all series long. Stankoven's always been on the board. Howden's been on the board. Marner's been on the board the entire time. Stolz's been on the board. Stoner's been on the board. So I don't know if you don't feel comfortable with the side, if you don't feel comfortable with the over/under, there's been a lot of guys who consistently have been getting points every game, which we started this whole thing with points on the board, our gimmick to go with that. So if that's how you feel you want to go tonight, that's also an avenue to go. And plus, the World Cup starts today.
Yeah, so on the World Cup, we happen to have a man who watches every second of soccer.
That's right.
Yes, he does.
Doesn't matter what league it is. Isn't that accurate?
Yeah, I respect it.
Very.
I saw him watching the Sudanese league just a couple weeks
Good
ago.
league.
Down there in Sudan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sudan won.
Yeah, he had a good. No, it was their league. It wasn't the international.
What time was that on?
I thought the league was called Sudan 1. My bad.
Oh, yes, sorry. I think it was.
Sudan?
Sudan, okay.
I think it was the third one. I think it was the third division.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Sudan, third division. We had a lean on one of the players because in the third division of the Sudan League, actually, if you have one good player, it turns out you can win a lot of games. Gumpy had a good lead on it. They obviously took it off the book.
He's on loan from Brentford right now.
Yeah, see, that's a type of thing. So Gumpy is a man who I feel like has been preparing for the World Cup since the World Cup has ended.
Yes.
Now is the time for us to hop right on the back of this little Canadian former ship painter and ride this world's game journey alongside of him until he lets us down. And then we have to let him know that he wasted so much of his life watching guys not score goals, teams not win games.
That's not happening.
No, because he invested.
That's our gaffer.
That is our gaffer.
That is our gaffer.
50 to 60% of his life is watching. Oh, good pass.
Good ball, good touch.
Swing it. Have one! Ooh.
A bit ambitious lad.
This guy can't stop anything.
Muppet.
Missed a sitter again.
What was it? The Australian League. This second tier guy. He's supposed to be a wagon. He can't score all of a sudden.
Mr. Sitter again, man.
All that has happened. We have had to live with that. Okay?
Yeah.
It's Gumpy's life, but it's also
Yeah.
ours.
Yeah.
Love being a part of it.
We got secondhand.
I enjoy it. PSG, we appreciate what you did for us.
That was awesome.
No, we don't.
Oh, you were on the
Okay,
wrong side.
You Gunners. He's a Gunner.
Whatever.
Gunners
Been an
are
Arsenal fan
Gunners.
for 2
We'll be
weeks.
back.
What I'm trying to say, all I'm saying here is we have had to suffer through one of our friends being one of the biggest soccer fans and definitely footy gamblers on earth. And if you know a little bit about soccer, you can imagine what that's like, because he doesn't bet on a tie.
No.
So inevitably, when this thing ties,
Yeah.
he's always. So we're just riding soccer alongside this little ex-ship painter from Canada, and he's done great for us. And I think the World Cup is his time to eat.
Oh, yeah.
He has his first parlay up on the DraftKings platform right now. If you're 21 plus, responsibly, of course. Let's not be assholes. Okay, we're not going to become millionaires. Let's just try to enjoy games that we would never, ever, ever, ever enjoy any other way.
Correct.
Sick hit, boys.
Mexico to win, Turkey to win, Netherlands to win, and Belgium to win. And to your point, Tone, I think you two have won on this particular graphic. Gumpy.
Agreed.
Lean and mean down there in your Miami fit, pal. In Tone, I love it. You're a super cool sports dad with a World Cup official soccer
Yeah,
ball.
I think I might need to dye the beard a bit, but other than that, pretty flawless.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it is directly in everybody's face. I'm kind of leading with it, but I want to let you know, it looks like you're just kind of mature. Gumpy,
Wise.
we don't have a camera on you in the back because we had to give up a camera for Program Feud in the second hour. Why do we like this? Mexico over South Africa, Turkey over Australia. Turkey over Australia.
Turkey is supposed to be very
Good
tough.
squad.
The Dutch over Japan. Japan, I think they just wear people out from what my understanding, right? If I remember watching them every other World Cup, whenever they pop up on the screen, it's like they are running more than everybody else is. And then Belgique to beat Egypt. This will run you plus, what is the odds on this?
694,
Plus
I believe.
600, massive odds here.
Yeah.
A lot of people riding alongside of us responsibly who are 21 plus on DraftKings. Gumpy, since we can't really see you, can you tell us why we should be comfortable in these four?
What you're going to witness today at the Azteca to get this thing started for Mexico is going to be absolutely biblical. This is going to be awesome. Raul Jimenez, their striker up top, he just got to move back to Wolverhampton where he kind of became a superstar. He's plus 150 to score. He's going to do that as well. Turkey, Australia, that game's at midnight on Saturday. Have eyes on that. They got this star kid, Arda Güler from Real Madrid. He's unbelievable. Netherlands, Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool legend at the back. They'll be fine there. And then to finish it off, Belgium, they've looked unbelievable in their friendlies to start this thing. They got Doku from Man City.
Yeah.
He's plus 340 to score as well. These boys are going to be flying to start this tournament.
Okay, we appreciate that, Gumpy.
Count Doku.
USA is solo on that
Okay.
boost we already have with the one goal you win.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. 'Cause
Making sure.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
That's a single. That's a single.
So what happened was we did Hammer Down yesterday, and we gave our group picks and our single game picks, and these were the four that Gumpy and I both agreed on. We both had these listed. We didn't talk about it all. We agreed on both of these and said, hey, we should make that a parlay and put it on DraftKings. So we did, and that's what happened.
okay, I like, hey, let's go, boys.
Here we go, you lads.
When's the last game played on this? I know you said Saturday.
Monday.
Monday.
Monday
Belgium
is
plays
Belgium.
Monday.
Holy shit, this
Fancy
is a
it.
slow
Yeah.
roast, huh?
Slow burn.
Slow burn.
I'm
all
gonna
weekend
have to
long.
cash that out now. I'm gonna need that.
That's
Something's
it's the opening weekend parlay. Let's celebrate the
I'm
World
gonna
Cup
throw
opening
one more
weekend
play
parlay.
out there for Netherlands. Virgil van Dijk to score is plus 850.
He's a
He scores on
Liverpool lad.
corners all the time. He's an absolute weapon.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fancy the
By
Dutch
all
to
the
win.
time, you got to remember this guy does bet on every soccer game. So all the time, there's definitely not times that it happens.
Certainly.
And that's why it's plus what?
Plus 850.
Oh, okay. See, do you hear that out of that guy? That's what he does every game, every time. And I'll tell you what, in footy, we have all profited from it.
That's right.
And if we don't, send him back to Canada. Okay?
No, I don't agree with that. It's my guy for I want him here.
Yeah. We also
He is our gaffer.
This is literally our only soccer
losing
guy.
our other one.
There has to be some sort of accountability, boys. You don't have to do soccer as much as I have to do soccer alongside Gumpy. We are in this thing all day, every day. You know that. Those planes we fly on?
Oh, yeah, that's
We're right next to each other. Okay? No other sound other than maybe if they can't shut the door and it's okay, and if the thing's going down. Just every 2 seconds, there's a different soccer game happening in a different part of the world where somebody's a muppet.
Great internet, too.
Incredible internet. It's unbelievable.
Been awesome.
We're living good. But
Don't send him back.
I have been alongside 14 different leagues, soccer, for the last year. This is the moment. Hey, Gumpy, you're ready for it. We love you, buddy.
This is your time to shine, Gump.
It might not just be us sending them back, by the way. There's
Yeah,
some paperwork's going on.
We also like Mexico
Takeaways,
-1 today.
AirPods.
Asian betting markets. Mexico -1 is -103. We're both on that today as well.
Okay, sick. I really respect that. Let's talk about markets that have changed. Ladies and gentlemen, the quarterback market has changed yet again. And it's not in a brand new deal. It's in an extension of a deal because everybody else around this particular player, who's already being talked about as a GOAT, was getting paid more money than him because he signed a long-term deal early in his career to do the salary cap gymnastics to help out the rest of the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes has signed a deal with the Kansas City Chiefs that values $64 million a year. The first ever NFL deal worth over $500 million. Patrick Mahomes, congratulations.
Hell yeah. Well deserved.
Now, I will say this. We were doing our show live whenever he did his first deal, which was originally reported at 10 years, $50 million per. It was going to be a $500 million deal. And basically, they were going to salary cap gymnastics it. He was getting paid a grotesque amount of money now, but in a couple years, that is not going to be that crazy. By the way, those projections were actually pretty accurate that within the next 10 years, what quarterback salaries would become would be crazy. And then every insider backed off of that. They backed off of that heavily, and then it came down to like 380 or something like that. It was originally, and he can't even have a 10-year deal. He can only have an 8-year deal. So the way Patrick Mahomes' first deal, this first big deal was being talked about, was historic. Like, hey, this is a massive ordeal. This is Kansas City Chiefs believing in Patrick believing in them. Then these other deals started happening 4 years into that deal, where he had already accomplished everything to be in the GOAT conversation. If he was retired now, he'd be first ballot Hall of Famer, we think. All these other quarterbacks start making a lot more than him, average per year. And everybody outside of the Chiefs was talking like, Mahomes got to be pissed at some point that these, no offense, Trevor Lawrence making more, like a lot more.
Yeah.
Dak, love Dak, making a lot more.
Tua.
Jalen, Tua, like
Jordan Love.
maybe even Kirk Cousins at one point.
Maybe.
Like there was a lot of quarterbacks. No offense to any of these guys. Get all your money. They were making more money than Patrick Mahomes. And all we could think is like, Pat, this is not good for Patrick. Veach always said us and Patrick are on the same page. Andy Reid said we're always on the same page. And now he gets rewarded for that. Now, if he would have got hurt and didn't play, and he ended up being an ass, and he never got paid top dollar, people would attack him and his business sense for helping the team whenever he signed the deal in which he signed. But instead, I like the fact that it was a partnership. Patrick Mahomes trusted the Kansas City Chiefs. There was never any big, loud outburst from Patrick Mahomes, who certainly could have been pissed off. And now he is getting rewarded with the biggest of all time. I love the way this has worked out for both of them.
Absolutely. This is good business on both ends. He just shows up and plays. He's everything you want in a franchise quarterback, not only from what he does on the field, but his mindset off the field. It's been clear from the beginning that he wants to obviously win and help build that roster around him. We saw it with Tom Brady for a long time in New England. It was however many years where he wasn't the highest paid quarterback or player in the league because he wanted that to go to the roster around him. And this is a guy that you don't worry about him getting paid or him getting lazy or him not showing up. He's played through injuries. He's always shown up. He always finds a way to put a chip back on his shoulder. And with how people are talking or not talking about the Chiefs coming into this year, I'm sure he'll have all the motivation in the world. So I'm excited about this, and obviously this is well-deserved. It's a no-brainer. This is he'll be talked about as far as the all-time greats forever, regardless of how the second half of his career goes. He's already up in that Mount Rushmore conversation, what he's done. So I'm excited for him, excited for the Chiefs. This is big, big time for the face of the league.
And it feels like this is now the move. Like, if you have a young quarterback, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, you can go through some of those guys that haven't even been paid yet. You kind of follow this blueprint now, right? 10 years, maybe a little less overall, but you expect them to perform over time. Then eventually you can kind of give them a little bit of an extension. It's kind of weird. Mahomes is the only guy that we've seen get one of these types of deals, even though like a Josh Allen, I know he got a massive deal, then got an extension. I know Lamar Jackson, who I don't think has gotten his extension yet. That's just still a conversation. You extend a couple years into it, but it feels like the 10-year model is the best way to do it.
Salary cap gymnastics is something you're going to have to do if you're going to want to win. Okay, teams have proven that is a viable strategy, especially with what the Rams have been able to accomplish. Matthew Stafford just got paid. Patrick Mahomes just got paid. It does feel like there's a younger generation. The NFL is in a very healthy place.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now away from the NFL is a man who's a 9-time NHL MVP, a 4-time Stanley Cup winner, played 20 years, okay? All-time leader in points, all-time leader in everything. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who epitomizes greatness in all of sport, but certainly in hockey, from TNT's coverage, looks so cool right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, oh my God.
Shit.
Canadian top.
Holy hell. Can you drop that lower third, please? Can you drop that lower? Wow. Look at that.
You guys, hey, did you guys watch that basketball game last night? I got here late. I was packing and stuff. Did you guys see that game?
Yeah, we saw.
What is that?
It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible, Wayne. Oh, that would have been one that you would be at.
I know sports, but to see that team blow that lead, like, good for the Knicks. It was unreal. But come on, like, can we make one shot?
Okay, Wayne, hold on.
30 points in an entire half.
Hey, what about
you're right, Wayne.
Look what Jalen Brunson, did such magical things. OG, just classic.
No. I agree with you. But here's the thing I don't understand, because I don't know basketball like you guys do. Canada, although Canada now, we got some good basketball. Some good players.
Yeah.
How do you score 71 points in one half and 30 in the second half?
Yeah, it sounds like you have some questions for the San Antonio Spurs. It sounds like you are certainly wondering how we got to it. It's going to
be you're playing not to lose, right? Like, you can't play like that.
It's going to be talked about in 28-3 discussion, Wayno, which obviously Patriots Falcons in the Super Bowl, because this is such a massive swing game to get to 3-1 as opposed to 2-2, and it was just laying right there. It's great for sport, though, I will say.
And it's, listen, they went into Oklahoma City and won Game 7. So they can win Game 5 at home and go into New York and win Game 6.
There you go.
It's still not over, right?
But didn't you say, I don't know a lot about basketball, but yeah, you do.
He does.
Yeah, you know everything, Wayne.
Hey,
we know that.
Pat, basketball was invented in Canada. Charles Naismith. I hope you guys all know that.
Yeah, we do.
All right. We took it, though, and made it better. Shout out to NHL as well.
Yeah.
So hockey, too. Let's talk about it. No, I'm joking.
That's enough of my basketball talk.
Okay. I did not know a Canadian-founded hoops. I
didn't know that.
Oh, come on. How can you not know that? Everything you know, you didn't know that?
Well, they don't teach us that in our American history is not having a lot of, hey, look what the Canadians did.
I married an American girl, and I know that. You guys, we learn all about the U.S., but U.S. doesn't learn much about Canada.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Okay.
Why would we?
I've been eating pancakes with maple syrup since I'm a kid.
As long as you can remember.
My dad, Bisquick, my mom, Bisquick. It was really the only thing we really were able to make good.
Pearl Mills.
Oh, my God. And then you put this
Right,
Canadian maple syrup. Yep, absolutely.
Well,
I'm not allowed to call it that. Am I allowed to call it Aunt Jemima? I don't know I think it's a new name now.
Hulkster would have to break that down for us. I'm not sure.
I believe it is Pearl Milling.
Pearl Milling.
Yeah, the artist formerly known as.
But we learn about you guys. Hockey, too. I'm in Pittsburgh, so I learned about Canada, obviously, through hockey. Sidney Crosby, Mary Lemieux. Yeah. Wayno, obviously. Let's talk about the game that's happening tonight. A lot of Canadians, obviously, playing in that. It seems to be the case. No Canadian teams winning the Cup, but a lot of Canadians, obviously, playing for it every single year. What are your thoughts on this series being 2-2 right now, heading back to Carolina? What's the one thing you should, or we should maybe look out for early that might tell the story?
Well, I really like the way the top players in Vegas have played. Stone, Marner. How about this young man, McNabb, takes a puck in the face, scores a winning goal. It's pretty unique, right? It's pretty cool about our sport. Stankoven's line has been stellar. They've been great the whole playoff. If Carolina's going to win, they need 20 and 37, Aho and Shvetnikov, to play at the level they're capable of playing. Now, I know when you get in the playoffs, it's tough. They're going to guard them and they're going to check them. They need that line to come through. If that line can come through for them, like the Stankoven and Hull line has done throughout the playoffs, I think Carolina is going to be tough to beat. But Vegas has been stellar. I really love the way that John Tortorella has coached this team. I think he's done an admirable job. The goalie, Carter Hart, has played well. But I said this when we finished the semifinals. I like the team that has Game 7 at home. You play all year to get that. And Carolina has game 7 at home. And to me, that could be the difference in the series because they're so evenly matched. The hockey's been incredible.
Certainly, a lot of overtime games, obviously a lot of high-scoring games. Tonight, the over/under is at 6.5, so maybe that continues. You said Carter Hart. You said Carter Hart has played good. Obviously, there's a lot of stats coming out that's saying he isn't. We had TJ Oshie on just yesterday, and he was like, none of us would blame any of these goals on Carter Hart. Ty actually has a question for you, though, Wayne, about that entire.
Let me tell you something. Mark Messier told me 40 years ago, stats are for losers.
Thank you.
I go with that. Carter Hart's fine. He's played very well. And listen, it took a lot of guts for Rod Brindamore to change his goalie. Like, you're going with one guy through 3 rounds and then a couple games and you change your goalie. In 84, Grant Fuhr got hurt in game 3. And people don't realize this, but Andy Moog won game 4 and game 5, and we won the Stanley Cup. So you need everybody to hop on board. And I hope this young man, Bussy, I hope he plays well. What a great story that would be, right? Because Anderson's been great, and then he had a kinship and a close relationship with Claude Lemieux, and maybe that sent him a little bit sideways. Who knows, right? Because he was stellar up until that one game. But you know what? You need everybody on board to win a championship. So good for the Canes. I hope this young man plays really well tonight.
TJ mentioned that maybe he just put him out there to save Anderson from just getting pelted, and then all of a sudden he stands on his head and a massive comeback happens. You kind of have to ride the hot hand. Us in Pittsburgh, we saw that with a couple goalies in the playoffs, not necessarily in the finals, but in the playoffs. Matt Murray, I think, came in, and he just went absolutely crazy. Flower, actually, whenever he was younger, Marc-Andre Fleury had a run through the playoffs where it's like, if you have a hot goalie, you can win. That's why anytime you're moving a goalie, you're rolling the dice on whether or not your goalie is hot. Now, Connor has a question for you, Wayno.
Yeah, Wayno, you also need some great leadership as well, and it feels like Jordan Stahl's been the best player in the entire series. I think he's the first guy to score a goal in every single game in 43 years. What can you say about his performance, and how much does it help when you have a guy like this stepping up to kind of lead the boys through the fire?
Yeah, really, truly amazing, because he's not the most talented player on the team. He's not the fastest because he's, 38 years old now. But all he does is play with heart. And you can see the team, they're just riding his wave. Good for him. Great for his family. What a story. It's so unique. What was his last Stanley Cup? 2009 or 8?
Yeah, 2009.
Yeah. Pretty amazing. Pretty emotional. And you could see when he scored that goal, he was lying on the ice and he was just like, he had drained all his energy to sweep at the puck to get it in the net. It's pretty unique. So, hey, listen, if you're going to have a leader, you got to have a good leader. And he seems to be a great leader and good for the Carolina Hurricanes. But listen, don't count out Vegas. I think Stone is one of the best captains in hockey. Mitch Marner is playing at another level. The hockey's been incredible. Like I always say to people who don't know hockey, I sit with friends who've never really followed hockey or know hockey, and I always go, just watch this for a second. You're going to love it. And they go, well, we can't see the puck. I said, I played and I can't see the puck. Don't worry about the puck. No big deal. If it goes in the net, the light will go on.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Watch everything else that's happening. And a lot of people are. They had 6 million, peaking at 6 million the other night.
No. You know how great that is? I'll tell you a funny story. In '93, we played in the semifinals against Toronto, LA Toronto. And Canada was huge because everybody wanted a Toronto-Montreal final. And I think the number that they came out with was about 5 million Canadians watched. Now, we only had 30 million people at that time. There were 6 million people in California that watched that game on local TV in California. So the sport is growing. As you guys know, meeting the players, wonderful young men. They're good kids, right? That's the best thing about our game is the people who are in the game, the Crosbys. Those guys are just really genuine, nice people.
Agreed. As are you, Wayno, and you're the go to the entire thing. And you talk about LA and Toronto. Those are two huge markets. Right now, it feels like Vegas and Carolina, it's the sport that's carrying the ratings. It's the lads on the ice. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's great. And you know what? The kids in Carolina are playing their hearts out. The kids in Vegas, what a great series. How about being down 4-0 and tying the game 4-4 on the road?
Oh, yeah.
and then unfortunately losing in double overtime, and the guy who took a puck in the face plays the game and gets the goal.
Yeah.
That's everything about our sport.
Yeah, it's the greatest, as are you. We appreciate the Canadian tuxedo on this day. You're the man, Wayne.
Oh, yeah. I wore it on purpose for you.
Yeah, hey, you're a good lad out there. You're a lad of the lads, we would say.
When you get to Game 7, make sure you got the Canadian tuxedo on, because I think it's going 7.
You're the man.
I'll be watching to make sure.
You're the best. I will, for you. Yeah. Anything, actually, for
you,
Wayne Gretzky, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, obviously we had the Patrick Mahomes news that broke. Shefty, will you come here for a second? Shefty getting ready for Program Feud, obviously, on NFL Live. Shefty, we just read your Twitter account. If you could just, Sean Payton in the Denver Broncos just inked a brand new 5-year deal. Wow. Obviously, he takes them to the AFC Championship this past year. He reshapes the entire roster. He gets rid of Russell Wilson. He was kind of handed the keys completely. Now they're rewarding him. What else do we know about this, Shefty?
Well, he had 2 years left in his contract. Okay. 2 years are now gone. In its place is a new 5-year deal, which is awesome if you can do that, get 2 years wiped out and get a whole new 5-year deal. That's usually not what teams do, but the Broncos have aggressive ownership. And now the other thing is they recently got done a 5-year deal with George Payton, their general manager. So now you align George Payton with Sean Payton for the next 5 years. They were in the AFC Championship game. They have their quarterback of the future. And Greg and Carrie Penner are building this thing for the long term, keeping them in place. And I think Sean Payton's 62. How many men at 62 are enthusiastically signing up for 5 more?
We got like 100-year-old coaches
work?
now.
Big Mike McCarthy.
They love doing it.
They love it. I mean, they
and
absolutely
Sean
love
Payton loves it. Like, he lives for this kind of stuff. And his goal is to go win a Super Bowl there. And there's never been a coach who's won a Super Bowl for 2 franchises. So he's trying to get that done.
Hey, that might be something that is asked on Program Feud. We appreciate
I'm
you,
ready for
Shefty.
Program Feud.
I hope so.
You guys are going down. You guys are going down.
Say it right.
You guys are going down.
Program Feud starts in 10 minutes. Shefty and the NFL Live crew will be taking on the Thunderdome. We hope you have enjoyed today's 1-hour sports program. As this guy.
That's fake.
That's not real.
I'm tweeting his number out.
Talking to nobody.
Program Feud will be on the other side. It's in about 10 minutes or so as the Thunderdogs, who call the Thunderdome home, will take on NFL Live in a family feud-style clash called Program Feud, where sports fans were polled. Can anybody relate? We shall see. It'll be a blast. A lot has gone into the setup. I think we'll execute it. It should be a good time. So be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change their life. Congrats to the Knicks. Good luck to the Canes and the Knights. We'll be covering live stories while doing the Program Feud on the other side. Goodbye.
You know what? I think there's only one thing left to do here. I've experienced cafecito time. I've experienced the wonderful culture. I've experienced the beautiful people, and I think we got some Canes over here. We got some Canes over here. We got some Canes over here. This day in Coral Gables is going to be one that I will remember for the rest of my life. Ray Lewis started his dance right here at Miami. Ed Reed started his legendary run here at Miami. The legends of football run deep. The moments are special. The national championships are in abundance. Just last year, a lovely University of Miami woman diver from Italy won a national championship. This thing's been staring at me all damn day.
You're out of your mind, brother. You're crazy.
Kirk, I'm a little winded.
That's what I was going to say. You talked the whole time you were running. I'm giving you a chance to catch your breath, you son of a bitch. You're crazy.
I hope somebody got a lifesaver over there.
Is there a lot of
something? My man's out of breath.
It is a long way to the top.
Are you going to jump in your suit? Are you going to jump in that
my God.
Yeah, so
I'm tired for you.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's going to take the jacket off. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's taking the shirt off now.
Okay. All right.
Looking ripped. Looking ripped.
Fit.
Oh, he's taking the drawers off.
Ladies and
the
gentlemen.
pants. The pants.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Not the drawers.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you come to this beautiful campus, you will notice quickly that the students here love this university. They love this atmosphere. And I'm with everybody. I think the U is back. Give me.
He's got the speed on. Oh my God.
Give me the.
Canes, baby. Here it goes. Oh God.
Here it goes. Feet together. Feet together.
I think that was the lead also for the Pacer.
And he's got the U. Rushing it out.
Oh my God. McAfee with the refreshing plunge. Miami and Florida tonight. Let's have a look at that again. Check out the form, Herbie. Oh, man.
Yeah, if he throws you a curveball, you're in trouble.
That breaking ball, good luck. It's pretty nasty.
Think he's gonna make contact?
No. If I were you, I would just start swinging as you listen.
Do you think I make contact?
I can barely make contact against him.
Fight a bingo, 25 grand. Extra base hit, 15,000. If you walk me, $10,500 donation. Strikeout, 10,000. A hit is just 10,000. Ball contact, $5,000 donation.
Okay.
Hit by pitch, that's an extra 5,000. Strike is 1,000, obviously, and then every ball will be a donation by the pitcher as well. Skeen said that if he was pitching against me, he'd throw one behind me.
I've had a lot of votes to get you in the ribs. A lot of votes.
You can get in there and look at one if you want. Get used to it.
Is this the one you're going to put in my ribs?
Nope. You're not. Don't swing at this one. Don't swing.
All right, I won't.
Okay. I thought it was going to burn my feet.
Rookie of the year. Get a little closer.
Just got a cramp in my left chest.
All right. No balls, no strikes.
Yeah, okay. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I like that you let it go, though.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, foul tip. Foul tip. Oh, where'd you go? Pat, where'd you go?
What was that?
That was purple.
That was a strike?
That was right there. Hey, thank you for your donation. Kershaw's challenge is forever grateful.
So what was that? You just threw fast?
Fast, curve. Oh, where'd you go?
And what else do you have?
I have a slider.
Fuck. This is guy number 2.
I'm bad number 2.
Yeah, I got a different attitude, this guy.
Okay.
I don't like what you're doing with the strikes, though.
You're on it. Oh, foul ball! Foul ball, you got me though there, right?
Yeah.
Contact, okay.
Yeah. I will put on my Twitter bio
Made contact. What's he throwing? Okay. This will be his curve, right?
That's all I got right there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Hey, fastball away. All right?
Over here.
Maybe. I mean, you never know, but I'm going to try. Fastball away. Oh!
I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it.
That was good. Did that hurt?
Yeah.
You got hammered.
Thank you, dude.
We'll count that as a single. Infield single.
Hey, I got a ghost runner there. He's fast.
Ghost runner
Overthrow.
first.
He's on second.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh. Hey, good work, dude. That was awesome.
I knew the curve was coming right there.
You did?
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Just because I thought because I made contact.
Oh, yeah. You read
You're
my
like,
mind.
all right, let's fucking make him eat
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
you got it.
You told me fastball away.
Yeah, I cut in a little. You got jammed, but contact. Like I was aiming away through a two-seamer, and it's supposed to kind of run, but it kind of ran the other way.
I didn't think about the punch-out pitch. Like I was sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's up 0-2. You're definitely gonna hit me with something.
Oh, where'd you go? Give catcher, got you there.
I think I got on base.
That's an infield single. You know it. You had enough of those.
Did you see his face? He said, I don't know.
I don't know about
That's
that.
real, he said.
Mookie's a good shortstop, from what I remember. I'll give you one hit. Give you one hit, one foul ball, and then I did catch. Does that count? Does that
Yeah,
count your foul ball?
the catch definitely counts as a
Okay.
twofer there.
Okay, there's a few swing and misses.
A lot of swing and misses.
So yeah, you just let me know.
We appreciate you
Yeah,
being a great
thank
American.
you, man.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, no, there's no way I'm going to be able to throw enough strikes.
All right.
Thank you, dude. You're the best.
That was great, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host of Program Feud, Pat McAfee.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have dozens of people in the Thunderdome who have helped piece this all together, and we would like to say thank you for making this magical afternoon happen, as Program Feud is about to be a battle of two Goliaths, trying to figure out who's more relatable to the people that took a survey from Qualtrics and who's maybe out of touch and a bunch of bums. Today is a huge, huge day, obviously, because we have a two-time Emmy Award-winning show in the Thunderdome. We have the Thunderdogs ready to absolutely bark and bite all over the place, and we have a Family Feud-style clash that'll determine where a $50,000 donation goes. We can't thank you enough for joining us, and obviously obviously shout out to DraftKings as they had markets being traded on this. The boys from the Thunderdome ended up being the favorites, most traded upon team. But let's go to the rules for those of you that might not fully comprehend Family Feud. 2 teams will be answering sports trivia questions that'll be attempting to find how many people said the same answer. Now, usually in Family Feud, 100 people were polled. In this particular poll, Qualtrics sent it out to 1,372 sports fans. So then we took the percentages of the answers, and those will be the points that'll be on the board. Each round starts with a face-off, as the captains of the teams will go first, and then the other 4 will follow suit. The team in control after the face-off can say whether they want to play or pass to the other team. 3 strikes, then the other team can get a steal. If the steal happens, they get all the points on the board. If the steal doesn't happen, the team that had possession gets the points that they earned. We'll be going through 5 stages of this. The high score at the end will win, and then fast money at the very end will double the donation potentially for the winning team. Now, enough about the rules, enough about me, even though I am trying my best Steve Harvey here. I hope you're happy, West Virginia legend, as this show has obviously shaped a lot of our lives as the Game Show Network, and Family Feud is something that we love. Today, we will try to do it justice in a sports fashion. The away team, ladies and gentlemen, from Connecticut, a team that is back-to-back Emmy Award winning for daily shows, the NFL Live Crew. Dan Orlovsky whistling on the way in. Miss Laura, Captain, thank you so much for coming. Dano, great to see you, pal. Miss Mina, thank you so much. Shefty, Shregs, off of no sleep.
Come on now.
Should be good. We can't thank you guys enough for traveling out here to do this. Genuinely, we are very, very thankful. You're here to win.
We're all business right now.
Very
We're all business.
I'm sorry for the Thunderdogs or whatever they're calling themselves. We're here to win.
Who thought of Thunderdogs?
Well, that's a good question.
Not a great
Ladies
name.
and gentlemen, the boys who will be representing this Thunderdome. Boys from the Pat McAfee Show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Thunderdogs.
This ain't stop the yard.
There's some booing happening from the NFL Live crew. I did not expect attention. Captain D-Butt here. I can't help but notice a fashion trend for the entire team. What's going on here, D-Butt?
I mean, you can look at it and figure it out. You know what we're here for. Here for business.
Catering.
Good, man. Good hot start.
I like
hot
that.
start.
A lot better than what Dan said.
Catering and funeral.
Boys, obviously you do call this place home, and you understand that if you were to lose, you'd be embarrassing your family and the program in which you work for. I appreciate you coming out here ready for a funeral, and I appreciate all the prep you've done, Ty. Have you not been prepping this entire time?
Yeah, without a doubt. We talked about it last night. I read an entire sports encyclopedia front to back last night. So, I'm ready to go. All the boys are ready to go, and we came to kill.
We just had a little reminder.
Oh, jeez.
Oh!
You see that, boys? I should be offended too, but I'm not.
Good answer. Good one-liner. Two-time.
Can you put those? What's that?
Wow. Hey, maybe next year. I would like to ask how the Thunderdogs enjoyed their 7.5-hour ceremony at the Sports Emmys, only not to win, gentlemen.
I'm kind of offended too. I'm on your team, okay? I'm non-biased, obviously. I am the only person that is out here right now that knows what the questions are going to be, that knows what the answers are going to be. It has been very tight lock and key on who knows, who doesn't. Real money has been traded on this particular matchup. You guys can say publicly you have no idea what the questions are going to be, right?
No, we have no idea. We've been trying to find out, and nobody will tell us
And I
anything.
even question how I can trust that your guys don't know what the questions are.
Okay, now on that note, boys, you are truthful lads, honest lads, okay? They're laughing at that. They don't think that's true.
We are.
There was almost a fist fight last night because D-Butt potentially walked into a place where the questions were. We had to keep this locked down very tight because we'd like to do this again. D-Butt got disrespected by Bruce, who told him, and I quote, "Get the
Fudge
out of here." And D-Butt said, I don't think you should be talking to me in the fashion what you're talking. Bruce, you're stressed out. There's only 3 of us that know it all. The boys don't. You don't. This should be a fair play for a $50,000 donation. Let's get started with our first face-off with our captain. Let's go. I like the handshake there. I like the handshake in the front. I didn't know if it was going to happen over top or in the front. I like that there was some, sportsmanship happened there. Miss Laura, you are back-to-back Emmy Award-winning host. Congratulations.
Thank you to my team. That's why. I'm going to be leaning on them today. They're incredible.
Okay.
Love you guys. We love you. You got this.
I like the love on your team because there was a little bit of worry about your team's chemistry being.
You're saying because they didn't show up on time?
Yeah, well, you were here,
it's because
then
they were busy
here.
prepping for this to take you guys down. Yeah.
We'll see. I heard you guys didn't even have a group text message. Is that
Oh,
accurate?
that's not. Talk about the group text I sent last night.
We know Schrags didn't get any sleep.
Schrags is dead right now. Shefty's trying to break news. Shefty doesn't even know he's on the show. Okay, D-Butt, now you being the captain of this team, I think you have taken pretty seriously.
Oh, yeah.
What have you learned about the boys during your captain this year?
I learned, well, you know what? It's what I already know. They know ball. They're locked in. We had, 3-4 hour Zoom call last night. Kind of missed the game, but we're locked in. We're ready. And look how
you guys missed the game.
We got some good-looking lads. Thank you, boys.
All right, let's get started, shall we? Can we put? Yep, we already have it. Good work, Bruce, Foxy. Okay. I will ask the question. You will give the answer. You can hit your buzzer in the middle of the question, but I will not be able to say any more words.
Okay.
So if you jump early, you don't get any more words.
Okay, good to know. Good
So you might want to wait until I'm done because these questions, every word matters. Are you two ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Thank you for captaining the ships here for the first ever Program Feud.
It's an honor.
Thank you for representing sports so damn well on a daily basis.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you as
doing
well.
the same.
People would say I do the opposite. You two
No,
keeping
that's
us
a
all
lie.
alive.
That's a lie. They're stupid.
Here we go. Let's get this thing started. Name a NFL team named after an animal. Whoa! Miss Laura from NFL Live.
The Bears.
The Chicago Bears. Certainly an animal. Is there Chicago Bears up there? Yay! Number one answer on the board. Do you want to, Miss Laura, do you want to pass or play?
We want to play, right?
They're going to play. Okay. I'll tell you what. Players only meeting happening already. Not good. Not good. Miss Laura, fantastic job getting the jump there with the number one answer. Dan Orlovsky, name an NFL team named after an animal.
Detroit Lions.
Wow. Do you have any history with them?
I've got 2 stints there. Some say I made a Hall of Fame receiver there. Some people.
Some say also that you made a Hall of Fame end zone.
We could have stuck with the receiver, you know?
Dan Orlovsky, alumni, animal named NFL team, the Detroit Lions.
Bang, bang, Niner gang!
Oh, number 2 answer. I'll tell you what, pretty good start for NFL Live. Maybe there's a reason they got the hardware down here.
Come on, Mina.
Miss Mina, fresh out of a Celebrity Jeopardy ass kicking. Okay, I'd like to let you know.
Appreciate it.
Where'd you go to super smart school again?
I went to Yale.
Okay, do you think that helps or hurts you?
Hurts. 100% hurts in this game.
Now, I think you know ball. Name a professional football team named after an animal, Miss Mina.
I'm going to go with one of the bird teams, the Philadelphia Eagles.
I like the bird.
Wow.
I like that would be the one bird I'm comfortable with.
Bird is an animal.
Yeah.
I
Bird
like
is
that
an
the NFL Live team really likes it. Shefty's in the middle of trying not to have a heart attack because he can't look at his phone, has to act supportive. Are the Philadelphia Eagles up there?
Number 3, what do you say?
Hey! It's a great run.
Come on, Shefty. We're not going to waste any time getting to the next answer. The Cincinnati Bengals.
Wow, that's a tiger. Welcome to the jungle, says Shefty. The boys say, Cincinnati Bengals. No.
I didn't love it.
No.
Come on, Peter.
All right, Peter Schrager. The NFL Live crew had quite a run here until Shefty went to the jungle in Cincinnati. 1,372 sports fans. You think they're going to pick Cincinnati? No offense, Cincinnati. I love Cincinnati, but it sounds like a Bengal might have confused some people. They might think that's a flower. You know, you're never 100% sure. That's a tiger. Shefty, you got to relate to the people.
Well, I'm going to.
Name an NFL team named after an animal, Peter Schrager, on 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I'm also going to go to the bird category. That meanwhile, I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson's Baltimore Ravens.
Wow. Edgar Allen. Oh, are the Baltimore Ravens up there? 2 Two X's.
Yeah, I didn't love him, guys. I didn't love him.
Oh, no. Okay.
We're going to be all right.
Miss Laura, I'm going to be honest here. You won the face-off clearly. You got the number one answer on the board. Your team needs you now because I'll tell you what, the Thunderdogs are certainly gathering over there.
They've been gathering for a while, too.
And they could be able to steal. Now, right now, there is 42 points on the board. 3 answers remaining. Miss Laura, name an NFL team named after an animal, please.
I'm going to say the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Thunderdog think there's no way.
I think a jaguar.
No,
but I think a jaguar is a more notable animal than some of the other options I had in my head.
Absolutely. I love a good jaguar. A jungle cat. Is there jaguars?
What a pull!
I'll tell you what. Hey, hold on.
I didn't want to start like this.
I would like to say that they didn't think that was up there either. I don't think they have a good clue what's going on.
Think about what animal would this group of fans that were.
You're right. Let's move. Dano, please name an NFL team named after an animal. 2 strikes.
The Miami Dolphins.
That is an animal. Yeah. Remember, people forget. Do you talk to the dolphin?
Yeah. You like it, Ty? Look at your face. You're like, God, it's going to be
Dan
on there.
Orlovsky had Lions in the first round.
Shout
How
out to Dan
about the
Marino.
Miami Dolphins?
Come on.
Yeah! Let's go! Yeah!
2 strikes, 1 answer left.
I can't give a hint. I can't give a hint right now. I can't give a hint.
Shut up, Dan. Shut up.
She knows the 32 teams.
Miss Mina. Miss Mina.
Which one?
Miss Mina, Celebrity Jeopardy champion, back-to-back Emmy Award winner, kind of like the queen and the king of the stats TV
you're
world
gassing me up.
at
I
the
don't
same
like
time.
this. Dial it back.
Quick question. Miss Mina, please name an NFL team named after an animal. She's got it. 4, 3.
Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, Atlanta Falcons. What a guess. Another bird. Are we heading to the skies? The dirty bird. Oh, 3 strikes. Okay, here we go, boys. I'll tell you what. Great start. Great start for the NFL Live team. How many points are up there, boys? 55 points in total. Obviously, you could steal that and whatever number 4 is. If you get this wrong, 55 points. Miss Mina, you didn't blow anything. Okay, you're on TV every day. You're like the top of everything. You won 2 Emmys right in front of you. You're a Jeopardy champion. Falcons was not right, though. 1 answer remaining. Thunderdogs, I see you guys had a couple meetings over here. I hope they were productive.
A quiet defense is a dead defense, Pat.
Name an NFL team named after an animal, D-Bud.
We're going to go with the Los Angeles Rams.
Good answer!
Whoa.
Good answer!
Was that your answer?
Yeah.
Whose answer was it? Ours. Okay. All right. Is the number 4 answer?
Oh, no.
Los Angeles Rams? No!
Let's go!
Congratulations to the back-to-back Emmy Award-winning team. 55 points ahead to the NFL Live squad. As we look on, what was the name of an NFL team named after an animal that the teams were not able to get? The Carolina Panthers.
Short.
All right. Let's go to the next face off. Really? Dan Orlovsky, Connor Campbell. You guys, please come on.
Can I read this in public? Yeah. All right, read this in public.
Okay, hold on. Connor just handed a note to Dan instead of the normal handshake.
Yes, and it says to Dan on it.
Oh, Dan O.
Dan O on it, and it says.
What does it say? I don't think I could read that.
It says eat poop.
Okay,
I knew he'd like the poop.
Mental warfare.
I like
no
what you did
swearing
there.
around here.
You wanted to.
No swearing around here.
This is Program Feud.
Program Feud. Let me lock in.
All right, put that near the poop. I like what you're doing here. Dano, did you ever in a million years think to yourselves you'd be yourself unless you got split personality in there? Do you ever think you'd be a back-to-back Emmy Award-winning quarterback, pundit, football analyst on television after your career?
Years ago, no. I recently would have thought that, yes.
Oh, so you said earned that.
Just confident in our group.
in the team behind you over there.
Yeah, in our group.
Miss Laura's the captain of your squad. How do you feel your role is in the group over here? You're tallest by far. I think Schrags came in and kind of
Today
gave you a
or
little
on
run for your
NFL
money.
Live, you're saying?
Just in general.
I'm pretty much the person who everyone thinks is very weird, but very comfortable being myself.
Is that going to help you today or hurt you today?
I think it's going to help me today.
Weirdness might win you.
Yeah,
then.
weird.
How about you, Con Man? What do you think about Dano coming to the Thunderdome to take on the Thunder Dogs?
I think he's a little out of his depth, but at the same time,
Over your skis.
Yeah, he is. He's a tall guy.
I
You
just
know.
need a chip in a chair, bud.
Yeah, exactly, which he doesn't have here.
Connor, I want to let you know you look fantastic.
Thank you. Yes, we coordinated very well. They didn't even have a group chat. What a joke.
Yeah, you guys are certainly. They're up 55-0.
Yeah, how's that working?
I don't know. Have you ever watched Family Feud before? The first round is basically just a layup.
All right, let's get it. It's
anything.
Program Feud. Remember, Program Feud, not Family Feud.
Yeah, Program.
Program. Shout out to Family Feud, though. We love Family Feud. One hand behind your back, please. One hand on the board. Here we go. Name a piece of sporting equipment a wife might use to kill her husband. Dan Orlovsky.
Baseball bat.
Seems
Hey,
like
I'm going to go over here.
wow, and a walk-off.
And
Is
we're playing.
baseball bat up there? Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Good job.
Good job.
I'll tell you this. I don't think anybody expected this start to program. Look, they're already second players on
I'm
the
telling
game.
you right now, we studied, we prepared, and we came here to kick some butt.
It sounds like Dan was close to potential real life there. That one felt a little close to home.
Very natural.
What's a piece of sporting equipment that a wife might use to kill her husband? Dan's like, oh, I know. I talked to baseball bat 2 weeks ago.
A little too quick with
Miss
that.
Mina, what is your answer?
I'm going to go with a golf club.
Ooh.
Can't love it more.
Seen that in Florida, I think. Is golf club up there? Oh, yeah. Great answer.
Let's go, NK.
Way to
Let's go,
bounce back.
NK.
Top 6 answers on the board. 4 of them are left, number 1 and number 2. Adam Schefter, who's obviously married, been living in a house about 600 square foot as his kitchen has been getting remodeled for about 6 months. I'm not saying this is about your life in particular, but just in general, name a piece of sporting equipment that a wife could use to kill her husband.
Tennis racket, Pat.
That's good.
Wow.
That's good answer.
Turn that song bit sideways. Is a tennis racket up there?
Let's go, Shefty!
Wow.
Way to be a dog, Shefty.
We did eliminate all of the 1% answers. So 2% is the lowest that you will see for the entirety of the day. Miss Laura, obviously. Oh, shit. Schrags, I'm sorry.
I'm half here anyway. It's fine.
That's unbelievable that I did that. That was good. Peter Schrager, name something not your wife, but a wife could use to kill her husband in the sporting equipment world.
The gentlemen aren't even listening to us as I give another correct answer. Their answer will be an ice skate.
Oh, stabbing. Okay.
We went real dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a hockey skate, right? You said?
Skate, not a stick. A skate.
Skate. Yeah, but he means hockey.
Say hockey stick.
Like a figure skater.
I'm saying skate.
Skate.
This is the same thing.
No.
I said skate.
Okay, skate is not. That's 1X. 3 of the answers on the board. Miss Laura Rutledge, married, obviously would never think about this.
No, I would never do this.
Please name a sporting equipment piece that you would use, a wife would use to kill her husband. Not you, never, please.
Okay, never. I'm going to say a hunting rifle.
Okay. I'll tell you what, that is sport.
Yeah.
That is sport.
Yeah, it's also an elite answer.
Yeah, and sniper is in the Olympics, I think. We saw that one guy from that one country turn the pistol sideways and win that thing. So I think this would be allowed.
I think it's
so,
there.
Gun or rifle? No. Yeah, they wouldn't have it. I don't think they had enough courage. I don't think the survey folks had enough courage. 2 strikes.
All right.
You got it, Dan.
Dan, a lot of pressure on you.
Pick us up, Dan.
Name a piece of sporting equipment that a wife could use to kill her husband.
I'm going to say a hockey stick.
Okay. Not a skate.
No, I like the stick.
Stanley Cup final tonight. Hurricanes favored at home.
2-2?
Yeah, who do you got?
And Ty's a Kings guy, right?
Knights.
Or a Knights guy?
All right, don't
Vegas
say
Knights?
don't say anything.
I'm going Hurricanes.
Okay, hockey stick from Dano.
Yeah. Let's go.
Wow. See, we kind of gave it away earlier when we were talking about
big time
hockey.
games.
All right.
Big time moments.
No. Big time players make big time plays.
and big time
and big time
moments.
moments. Yes.
All right.
Come on, Eam. Come
All
on,
right.
MK. Come on, MK.
Love it.
Miss Mina?
Come on, Mina.
Thinking
Murder.
about things people might have in their houses.
No, it's sporting. No, so you're saying
sport-
what's
a sports-
convenient.
yeah, like
You're not
exactly. All right. Volleyball.
Volleyball.
No, bowling ball.
Oh, okay.
Bowling
I was about to say, damn, we're throwing that thing really hard. A bowling ball.
It's very heavy.
I feel okay about
You
this.
could brain someone.
No. How many X's is that? 2 X's?
No.
Is that 3?
No, that was 3.
That's three.
Okay, good.
You're giving them way too much time, and I don't like what's going on here. And your emphasis is being so.
All right, okay.
Just for the
Mr.
record.
Host.
Just for the record.
It's 55-0 right now.
It is.
Yeah, because you keep giving them time.
70 points. 70 points is on the line here,
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
whatever you're able to get here. D-Butch, lads, what is your answer for the piece of sporting equipment that a wife could use to kill her husband?
We're going to go with a helmet.
Yeah, good answer, D-Bug. Good answer. Good answer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You stink.
if helmet's up there, the boys take the lead. Say helmet! 73 points go to the Thunderdogs, who are obviously living their best life. We still have one.
Exactly, you idiot. It's lit as a
All right, okay, congratulations. Hey, win with class here, boys. All right, let's see which ones you guys were not able to get. Number 4 answer is dumbbell. All right, let's go to hunting is, but weightlifting is not. Miss Laura, I love everything about that. All right, let's go to Ty versus Mina. Remember, one hand behind the back, one hand on the board. Miss Mina, you went to Yale.
Sure.
That's phenomenal. Thank you for everything you do for sport.
Great sports school.
It is. I think they really get after. We actually know a Yale rowing team member, I think.
That's the one sport. Or hockey. We do hockey too, I think.
Do you know he got accepted to Harvard, this guy?
I didn't know that.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, he turned it down to go fish at Iowa. He wanted to be a Big Ten angler. That's a true story.
Okay. All right. I know what I'm dealing with here now.
2 Ivy League brains, 1 Ivy League grad, 2-time Emmy Award winner, a man who can be 45 different people at one time if needed.
Interesting.
A true battle of brains and wits. Ty, Mina, who is the most famous athlete on earth right now? Ty Schmidt jumped the gun a little bit early. That's the Big Ten angler in him. Ty, what is your answer for most famous athlete on earth right now?
I'm going to go Lionel Messi.
Leo Messi, World Cup starts tomorrow. Today. Is Lionel Messi up there? Ooh, no, Miss Mina, hold on. I know you're a Jeopardy person.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I
Family Feud rules. You actually have a chance to give a guess that's maybe better than Messi. Do you have a guess?
I'm going to go with LeBron James.
Wow, he's 6'9".
Messi would have been my pick for soccer, so.
He was on
an American.
He was on the cover of Time. Surveyed potentially an American,
they're
folks. Is LeBron James up there? Yeah. Would you like to pass or play?
We're playing.
Oh, you guys are gonna play. Hey, welcome to the game, boys. Welcome to the game. 73 to 55.
Cool cultured answer, Ty.
Miss Mina, obviously, incredible work up there. Didn't even have to be first. That's the difference between Ivy League accepted and Ivy League finished. Kind of just happened right in front of our face right there.
He tried to be more cultured and cosmopolitan on me, and it backfired.
Yeah, Ivy League stuff. Yeah, it's crazy.
Messi.
I mean,
That's a very suave answer.
A lot.
Ty, very awake answer.
Yeah.
Kinda. Wouldn't people say that was a very awake answer?
Yeah. A little too
Yeah,
awake.
a little awake, very awake. Okay.
You're playing, you're
Adam Schefter, who's the most famous athlete on earth right now?
Speaking of Ivy League, we'll talk about the Ivy of the Midwest, Michigan, and go with Tom Brady, a Michigan man.
The greatest of all time, potentially. Shefty says Michigan. Tom Brady, is he up there? Yes, he
Let's
is.
go, Shefty. Let's go, Shefty.
4% of the vote. That should tell you guys something. Tom Brady got 4% of the vote. Good answer there, Schefter. Schrags, who's the most famous athlete on earth right now? Not just a New York Knick, because you're kind of living in that whole world.
The answer is not Landry Shamet.
Or Jose Alvarado.
Or Alvarado. The answer is Shohei Ohtani.
Wow.
Let's go, Shefty.
Global sensation. A man who hits dongs and throws balls faster than you. Shohei Ohtani! No, Schrags. No.
That's a good answer.
That was a good answer. Hey, listen. What are you looking at? It's 1,300 people surveyed. Okay?
Nothing
Blame
you can do
them.
about him. I know.
He's like the greatest baseball player of all time.
Yeah, and also
Some people say.
he made. Okay, Miss Laura, sorry, the boys, the Thunderdogs who are in the lead are getting a little bit antsy.
All right, got it.
They have not been able to play yet either.
They're not going to be in the lead for long.
Who's the most famous athlete on earth right now, Miss Laura?
Let's say Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, another soccer answer. Obviously, Portugal playing in Saudi Arabia, but worldwide known. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Two, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go, Roddy. Let's go.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Okay, we have 1X, obviously, 2 to go. Dan Orlovsky, the most famous athlete on earth right now, is great little lip blow thing there. That's a good
I'm
talent.
not going to overthink this. Patrick Mahomes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda just signed a 2-year extension to put his deal up over $500 million, which I think was originally reported by you insiders like 8 years ago. Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
All right, 2 football guys.
Freaking go.
All right, Miss Mina's feeling the pressure. Didn't even celebrate with the team.
Come on, MK.
Miss
another
Mina,
soccer player.
Yeah, no, can't help here. Miss Mina, who's the most famous athlete on earth right now? 3.
Is it still Neymar?
Okay, I like that. Neymar Jr. Neymar Jr. It is World Cup season. Is Neymar up there? No. Shefty, who's the most famous athlete on earth right now? 2 strikes.
We're going to go with an oldie but a goodie, Michael Jordan.
Wow, oldest line, longest line. Billionaire shoes, I'm wearing them right now. Michael Jordan, the GOAT. Shrakes, fresh off a night of euphoria in New York.
No one I believe in more.
As the Knicks win Game 4 at the Garden. Shrakes was in the middle of it. He was with Action Bronson last night. Shrakes, who's the most famous athlete on earth right now? 3, 2, 1.
Mbappe.
Another soccer answer. Is it the Frenchman, Mbappe? And that is not okay. 66 points available. Yeah, I know. I didn't. Yeah, thanks for looking out for me. Yeah, because you're not teammates.
2 seconds. I just want 2 seconds. Yeah, I just you gotta look.
Who did you guess?
Yeah.
That team wouldn't do that for you.
They wouldn't do that for you. Remember that.
Some would say you're taking more time right now.
You just remember.
No, we've had our answers since they were on.
We knew what Mbappe,
Okay,
the dictator.
Mbappe, he was asleep back here. Okay,
Wake up!
Yeah, wake up. Congratulations, boys. You might add to your lead. How many points are up there again?
This is tough.
66 points up there. D-Bud, who are the Thunderdogs taking for a steal in the most famous athlete on earth right now?
You know what? It's a sport we all love. We're gonna live or die with Tiger Woods.
Boom. Boom.
I'll tell you what.
Sun, day.
It is golf season, and we do love Tiger Woods. But I think there's a little bit of a tell on this board, and I'm not seeing it right now. Tiger Woods up there? No! NFL Live takes the lead. Okay, the number 7 answer for the most famous athlete on earth right now is Victor Wembanyama. How many points was that over to the NFL Live squad, and how much do they have now? 66. You now have 121, regaining the lead. We have a classic Ohio State versus Michigan rivalry here. Shefty, have you ever broken any news on A.J. Hawk?
Don't believe I have.
Do you have his phone number? Like, if you needed information, you'd be able
I'm
to
not
get.
sure if I do.
You do, Chef.
I do.
I did not tell you to lose it, but you do have my.
Aaron Rodgers told you to lose his phone
Correct.
number. Have you found that since? And do you actually delete those numbers?
I try not to delete numbers as a matter of practice. I don't want to answer specifically, but I try not to delete numbers.
Yeah, because people move on, get over stuff. Time heals all wounds, and you might need a little something. 5 a.m. something comes around. Like, for instance, Sean Payton just did a new deal with the Broncos. Patrick Mahomes just did a new deal with the Chiefs. Anything else happening in our world right now, the NFL?
I think that's quite a lot for the middle of June, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds like a no. That's what it sounded like, right? No
Well,
good news.
there's always
we do a
something
daily
else back.
show, bro.
There's
we need
always-
more.
Exactly.
We need more.
Well, there'll be more.
I love the
Keep the
NFL.
faith.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming out
Thank
here.
you.
AJ, great to see you. Driving over from Ohio, had some real traffic issues on the way in. You battled adversity. I know you felt obligated to send a motivational text to the boys. What were kind of the contents of that text that you sent to the group, and why did you feel obligated to send that?
Well, I know D-Bud is our captain, but I felt like, everyone loves being part of a team. So I love being part of this team, and I love these boys. We feel really good about where we are right now.
Did you say anything about murdering the NFL live?
I said it's about us. It's not about the other team. It's all about us.
All right. Good luck, boys. Ohio State, Michigan. Thunder Dogs versus NFL Live. AJ versus Shefty. Go Shefty. Shefty, you do have support from behind you there. Name a college football bowl game.
Oh, I hit it.
AJ hit the hell out of that. AJ, your answer is?
I will say the Rose Bowl.
The Rose Bowl.
Good answer.
Is it up there? Number one answer.
Let's go.
Wow, Michigan walks away. That's tough. That's very tough. Okay, sorry, NFL Live team. We have to go to the Thunder Dogs, who are going to play for the first time. I'll tell you what.
You got a bit of a snag.
There you go. You got it.
Thank you, boy. Hey, I'm not on your side.
I recognize it too.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you guys.
Thank you. We'd like the same grace, please.
How is it?
Yeah, about 10 seconds a pop.
Tone, how has it been just sitting over here watching the NFL Live team kind of just dominate this entire show?
It's actually given us a lot of confidence because all of their answers are so stupid, and we just sit over here with all of our correct answers, and it gives us a lot of confidence for the future.
They are in the lead. Okay.
Yeah, by mistake.
Okay.
Tone,
So how are they dominating?
name a college football bowl game. Rose Bowl already taken.
What are we? Oh, Thunder Dogs. Let's go down to the Dogs. Peach Bowl.
Yeah, good answer.
Peach Bowl.
Yeah.
There's so many bowl games out there. I'll tell you, a lot of options on the board still. Peach Bowl. The Peach Bowl. Unbelievable that you got 1 and 6 knocked out. Ball knowers over here at the Thunder Dogs. I don't think that's a normal trend, especially in something that is considered your guys' bag. Speaking of bag, which name are you pulling out of the college football bowl game bag, D-Butt?
I'm a Florida boy, because I sip at Florida. Orange Bowl.
Orange Bowl. Home of the national championship this past year, where Indiana won. Is Orange Bowl up there? Yes, it is. Oh, okay, now we need to look at the board here. 40% of the answers are Rose Bowl, 7% Orange Bowl. So we got some nondescript bowls potentially up there. Boston Connor, name a college football bowl game right now. Sugar Bowl. I gave you no time.
Good. And that's all I need. You're giving them the time of day is what you're giving. I don't need that. Show me Sugar Bowl.
What's that?
Just ready for anything.
It's a knife. It's a knife. That was a knife, not a gun. That was a knife, not a gun. Okay, he could not have got.
It's a knife gun. I opened my mail with it.
Okay.
It's a lot of mail.
Boom.
I like that you were waiting to celebrate. Finally got there. Ty Schmidt, no strikes on the board. Name a college football bowl game.
We're going to go Fiesta Bowl.
Fiesta Bowl, Arizona. Obviously a lot of history. Maybe a couple all Fiesta Bowl teams.
You guys know that pretty well.
That'd be us. Dan, are you on the all Fiesta Bowl team? No. Playboy All-American, though, back in the day.
Did you play in the first bowl game ever at your school's history? In your school's history?
We won our first BCS one every year. Did you guys win it or lose it?
I have the MVP trophy at home if you want.
Cool.
Thank you, Dan.
What was the name of that bowl game?
Motor City Bowl.
Okay, let's go to Fiesta Bowl. Okay. All right, AJ. Listen, you started this entire thing with Rose Bowl as you punched that button a little bit too hard, I'd say, but you got the job done.
Yeah.
They could potentially steal. Obviously, you need 2 more strikes, but if you...
3 more strikes. Yeah, 0 strikes.
Good Lord.
Whose side are you
What
on?
the heck, man?
I don't know. I just thought maybe get a little bit more excitement in this thing. You guys could clean sweep this right now. This would be a good showing by the Thunder Dogs. AJ, name a college football bowl game.
Give me the Cotton Bowl, Pat.
Wow. That's a great answer. Is Cotton Bowl up there? Clean That's 62 more points for the Thunder Dogs. A clean sweep as the NFL Live squad has nothing to say. I believe it's 121 to 135. Okay, we got a dogfight here as we move to our final round between Tony and Shrek.
Not today.
He just spit in your face, metaphorically.
I look up to you and I respect you, but not today. I
understand. Hey, one hand behind your back, one hand on the thing. On the thing. Shregs, where would you rank last night? Just in like outside of
wedding, 2 births last night.
They're calling you a cheater over there. So out of family stuff, let's move family stuff.
Number one.
Number one night of your life.
Number one. Coolest thing.
And then your bunker brother here just kind of goes ahead and slips you the fake handshake.
The last draft was the best night of my life.
Tone Diggs, how do you feel about being the anchor of this team that just took the lead in round 4, potentially locking in a $50,000 donation for the Thunderdogs, and more importantly, a big-time dub? Because if you were to lose to this NFL Live team, first of all, it would start becoming a normal thing to lose to them.
Yeah.
I'm a part of that. But also, you have to kind of walk in here every day with an L underneath that cowboy hat. What is your mindset here as you...
Yeah, anchors are designed to drag things down. I'm designed to lift things up, and that's what I'm going to do right now.
Good answer. That's a good answer. Hey, lift things up. Okay, all right. Here we go.
Dan just put that on his Instagram
no
stories.
context,
Yeah, Dan just took a picture of that, posted that. Everybody thinks he's quitting ESPN now. Okay, great. Last question here for the face-off. Who will win? 135 to 121. Anybody's game. Tone and Shregs, who is the greatest quarterback of all time? Wow. Okay, now you're questioning Ben from Mystic. I don't like that. Tone, one half of the Hammer. Dahn. Cowboys. Who is the greatest quarterback of all time?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady! Yes! You want to pass or play?
We're going to play.
Wow, big decision. That's a big decision there. Hey, that's a... Ben's here. He's right back there. Ben from Mystic Custom Fabrication. They're saying you're crooked. They're saying your stuff doesn't work. That's
We just wanted a replay. That's all. We just wanted a replay.
Oh, you want a challenge flag? You want a challenge flag out there?
I feel like that hand got done.
Lose 75 points.
Maybe for
Whoever's
episode.
watching this, somebody dial it back.
Is there replay? If we don't get sued too bad and episode 2 exists, we'll add challenge in. But I want to let you know, I trust that man Ben with my life.
Is that you guys on the Emmy? Just bitching and moaning?
Okay.
That's what you've done all show. How much
Answer the
time are
question.
you going to give
Too much
us?
time.
Yeah, how much time are they going to get?
Is this a group
Y'all-
project?
Yeah, are
Okay.
you meeting now?
All right, this is the final round here. Okay, it's final round here. Let's please all tighten up. Remember, this is a positive energy show.
Yes.
Darius J. Butler.
Yep.
Name the greatest quarterback of all time.
Well, the greatest is already up there, but Patrick Mahomes.
Okay,
Good
modern
answer.
GOAT. Just signed a new deal. He's on the back half of his career literally right now, or maybe not. Ladies and gentlemen, is Patrick Mahomes up there? Yes. Good work, lads. Boston Connor, greatest quarterback of all time is?
Joe Montana.
I like that. I like Joe Montana. Paisan from Pittsburgh. Thin. He also saved kidnapping.
Saved a child, yeah.
People forget that football from the catch, from winning the Super Bowl, was framed in his house in a glass thing. There was his granddaughter getting kidnapped downstairs. He grabbed, punched through a glass, grabbed football, walked over, slid down the banister, got up, throw football, nose of kidnapper, boom, down,
See ya.
catches, granddaughter as that's happening, picks up football, puts foot on kidnapper, says, I'm Joe Montana. I think that would mean he's got to be up there. Yeah. We would like to tell people if this is the first time watching, we don't know if that story is accurate.
It's pretty accurate.
We think it is, but we're not 100% sure.
It's like Paul Bunyan.
Okay, who is the greatest quarterback of all time?
I'm going to say Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning, Sheriff, number 18. I rode his coattails for a long time. Some would say still doing that. Peyton Manning. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Got to be famous, got to be good. A.J. Hawk, who is the greatest quarterback of all time?
I'm going to go John Elway here.
Wow.
Good answer.
This one's for John Elway. No. One strike. Tone Diggs, you started this entire thing off. Good win by you. They were actually getting a little bit mad about Ben's work and you winning this entire thing. Who's the greatest quarterback of all time, did the survey say?
Tell you what, that 7 staring me in the face, but I'm not going to do that. Give me Marino.
Dan Marino, Paisan out of Pittsburgh. That would be 2 Pittsburgh Yinzers in the top 7. Dan Marino.
Oh,
Yeah. Wow. 2 answers left here. 1 strike on the board. Obviously, this is the last and final round before fast money for the winning team. Darius J. Butler, Dan Marino brought you guys down there in South Florida a lot of good times.
He did. He is one of the GOATs, but didn't win a title. So I thought that would have kept him off this list. So that makes me feel better about this next choice.
Who is the greatest quarterback of all time, Darius J. Butler?
I'm going to go with a friend of the program, Aaron Rodgers.
Whoa! Aaron Rodgers, obviously a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Famous host of Aaron Rodgers Tuesday.
That's right.
That started a lot of stuff.
Hot Water Tuesday, we used to call it.
4-time MVP.
Hey, it's going to be hot in the kitchen, especially on Tuesdays. This man can throw the ball better than anybody, is what they say. Still doing it. Is Aaron Rodgers up there? Oh. All right. The pressure's on, says Miss Mina. Hey, Connor. Miss Mina's saying that you can't handle the heat that's coming from these spotlights right
She
now.
doesn't know me. She knows I can. See, look at that. They're lying over there.
Who's the greatest quarterback of all time?
A lot of respect for the old guard up there, so I'm going to go Troy Aikman.
Ooh. Obviously a voice of football for a long time. Hey, we love him.
Yeah,
come on,
Troy.
Yeah, how could you not love? We love him. Him and Joe Buck are a tag team that have kind of painted our lives for football for a long time. He's the Dallas Cowboys, multiple times Super Bowl champion, voice of football. Troy Aikman up there. No. All right, 2 strikes on the board. Final round, 121 to. Oh, that's 3 strikes. You guys suck. Never mind. No, it was 3. They said it was 3. I said it was 3 in the back. Sorry, that sucks. That was 3 strikes. Hey, 3 strikes.
Yep.
Here we go. Yeah,
Let's go.
3.
We're ready. Come on, guys, lock in.
71 points available. 135 to 121. This would be a win.
What do you think? No?
This is, hey.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we started,
we're ready.
When we started shaping this particular program.
What do you guys think?
Sorry.
We're ready.
No more debating.
Okay, sorry.
I need everybody to stop talking to each other over here.
I'm ready. Just ask me the question.
We need more time.
Ask me the question. I'm ready.
Miss Laura Rutledge.
We debated Dan Orlovsky.
Shut up! Hey, you respect Schefter. No.
Okay.
Yep.
Miss Laura Rutledge.
Yes.
It all comes down to this. A steal to win the first ever program feud. $50,000 donation goes to a charity of your choosing with the opportunity to potentially make that $100,000 in fast money. A lot of debate. Dan Orlovsky's pacing behind you. Seems incredibly uncomfortable. Adam Schefter, since I've walked over here, has given 3 different answers. I couldn't even imagine how many different.
I'm not listening to them.
Miss Laura Rutledge, who do you think this
Tone, stop it.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Holy shit. We just got mommed right there. 2 answers left, Miss Laura Rutledge.
All right.
Who is the Brett Favre? Ladies and gentlemen, the man who wore blue jeans,
For the win.
who said he didn't understand what a nickel defense was
For the win.
for most of his career.
For the win.
Green Bay Packer legend, New York Jet, Minnesota Viking.
For the win.
Is Brett Favre up there?
7?
Let's freaking go!
Okay.
Sorry about it. Good effort, boys. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look at who these 2 NFL programs left off. The number 5 quarterback on the board was
it Breeze?
Joe Namath. Cool Joe. I don't think his name was mentioned by anybody. NFL Live, congratulations. Miss Laura.
That's 2 Emmys and 1 program feud win.
All right, and the Emmys are staring you in the face.
Do we get a trophy? No,
It's
we
on
get
the
to come
way.
back, though,
It's on
right?
the
We
way.
get to come back.
Yeah, if we have
I'll come back tomorrow.
if we have an episode 2, you guys will obviously have to defend your title. Now, let's get down to business.
When?
Okay, let's get down to
Dan's
business.
going to do fast money.
And
You, Laura.
Okay, I'll do it too.
Okay, who's going first?
Dan, go first. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Laura, we will be asking
I
you
gotta go
to
outside.
yes, outside, so you'll not be able to hear any answer.
Don't embarrass us, Dan.
Dan Orlovsky.
Just think the most obvious answers.
There you go, Dan. Why don't you come out here? Good luck, Dan. Oh, Dano, fast money. No, no commercial. We don't do that.
Let's go, Dan.
All right, Dano. Now, okay, Dano.
Yeah,
we have
buddy.
about 4 minutes to get through this.
Okay.
Okay? You will have 20 seconds to give your answers. There will be 5 questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Dan Orlovsky, you've been selected by your team to go first here. This is a big position.
Yes, sir.
If you and Miss Laura are able to get over 200, you will win another $50,000 donation.
Okay.
Do not let the wires get in your way. That's a 10-yard end zone. That's back in the day. Clear your mind. 20 seconds on the board. Are you ready? The clock will start when I'm done reading the first question.
Yes, sir.
Name an athlete that seems superhuman.
LeBron James.
Which sport are you most likely to get hit in the balls in?
Baseball.
Name a specific food or drink that vendors walk around selling at sports games.
Beer.
What is the most important piece of athletic protection equipment?
Helmet.
Name a sport that you can still play when you're old and out of shape.
Tennis.
Wow. Great fast money round by Dan Orlovsky. Drop the mic. Dano, pick that back up. Okay, let's go to the board to see what the survey says. The first question was name an athlete that seems superhuman. You said LeBron James. Survey says 19. Not bad, not bad. Remember, you're trying to get to 100 because combined you need 200. Your second question, which sport are you most likely to get hit in the balls in? You said baseball. Survey says 65. Had to be the number one answer. Congrats to you. Name a specific food or drink that vendors walk around selling at sports games. You said
Love this answer. Come on.
beer.
Come on, boys.
What? Survey says?
Come on.
17, over 100, 101, not bad. What is the most important piece of athletic protection equipment? You said?
Helmet.
Helmet. Survey says? 51.
All right.
Holy hell.
All right.
Name a sport that you can still play when you're old and out of shape. You said tennis. I don't know. Survey says 8, 160. Give me that microphone. Somebody get Miss Laura Rutledge back in here as she has been exiled outside. We got 1 minute left until the hard out. Don't know if this is going to happen. Clear that board. Take the screens off. Miss Laura, welcome back. Dan Orlovsky did an incredible job. He got 160. All you need to get is 40, Miss Laura.
Okay.
You need 45, sorry. All you need is 45. 45 seconds to break, 40 for the win. Okay, let's remind everybody what Dan Orlovsky's answers were.
I can't look, I know.
Okay, here we go. 25 seconds on the clock. The clock will start once I finish my first question, okay? If you repeat one of his answers, I'll give you an you got to go to the next one.
Okay.
You can pass, and we'll go back to it at the end.
Got it.
First question. Name an athlete that seems superhuman.
Michael Jordan.
Which sport are you most likely to get hit in the balls in?
Baseball. Golf.
Name a specific food or drink that vendors walk around selling at sports
Hot
games.
dogs.
What is the most important piece of athletic protection equipment?
Cup.
Great answer. Name a sport that you can still play when you're old and out of shape.
Golf.
Okay. Needs 40. We have officially gone off of main ESPN. This will finish digitally just a little bit off. Need 40 to get to 200. Great answers by you. Only a double answer. As you saw, Dan Orlovsky did fantastic out there. Miss Laura Rutledge, name an athlete that seems superhuman. Your answer was Michael Jordan. And if we go back to the who's the most famous athlete, Michael Jordan might be liked. Need 40 to win. $100,000 donation. Survey says 11. Whoa, slow roll. Second question. Which sport are you most likely to get hit in the balls? Baseball, obviously, number one answer there. You said golf. Good, depending on where you stand.
Balls in golf.
Now,
Who's getting hit in the balls in golf? I don't know.
Balls are the only thing getting hit in golf. So
Oh,
you know, like
all
they
right.
could have.
I don't have balls, so I don't know, but yeah.
The more you know.
Okay.
Survey says
3.
Actually,
That's not bad.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Remember, that's percentage. That's a percentage of answers. So 1,372.
Bringing us home.
We are 26 away from a $100,000 donation. Third question was, name a specific food or drink that vendors walk around selling at sports games. You said hot dog. I'll tell you what, this one feels like it's the number one answer.
This is money.
And
This
when
is money.
If this is over 26, the NFL Live crew are back-to-back Emmy Award winners for daily studio television. They would be the first ever Progrum Feud champions, and they would be flying out of Indiana completely undefeated.
Coming to your turf. Come on. Coming to your turf and take your
Name a
food.
specific food or drink that vendors walk around selling at sports games. Hot dogs. For the win, potentially. Survey says it's over. Congratulations. Congratulations, Dano. Congratulations, Miss Mina. Shafty, good double high five. Thanks. Way to go. Congratulations to the Thunderdogs. Good effort, lads. Good effort, lads. Thank you all so much. And to all of you, thank you so much for watching. Now, granted, we should have timed it a little better. Should have probably ended that whenever ESPN ended at 1:57, but it do be like that sometime. Big thank you to the NFL Live crew for coming out here and winning. Thank you guys so much. Miss Laura, thank you for the captainness. Miss Mina, thank you for the huge brain. Shefty, way to go.
It was great to come into your house and take your trophy and money. Thank you.
I'm the host. I'm on your team. We'll see you next time, maybe.
All jokes aside.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Tom.
having us.
Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Deepa. Thank you to everybody that set this up behind the scenes. Great work in the back. Foxy, Bruce, Nick.
Good work,
Gumpy,
lads.
Hey, great job
Dirty.
to the host.
Thank you.
And thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming out here.
This is really cool.
Now we're going to have a good time. These boys, hopefully, will get a chance to hang out with some winners and maybe make this entire place better.
Well, winners.
Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change their life. We're in this thing together. Team on me.
Team.
Team on
1, 2,
3.
3.
No, Dad, shut up, Dad. What's this all about? Okay, this guy won.
Oh my gosh, stop your whining, dude.
We're live from the College World Series tomorrow in Omaha. Team on me, team on 3. 1, 2, 3, team. Goodbye.